Okay, so for our recap, uh, our last session picked up right after you guys had finished your discussion with Chancellor Peripatus. Um, Everybody kind of had like discussed what they wanted to do moving forward with their new information. It was kind of decided that you would head towards the Liberation Force to link up with Rejuvenor, despite the misgivings you're having with how the Pact World Council is running things. You guys had hopped in one of the biomechanical dragonfly land speeders to get to Liberation Force. I saw the book a couple times, and it was pretty easy. As soon as you guys had arrived there, the guards outside of the hill, as it's known, they recognized John on sight and directed him to where he could find Rejuvenor in the central node. Once you got there, you were introduced to all of the Liberation Forces leaders. Basically, there is a intelligence officer, a weapons officer, a medical officer, and I'm blanking on what the other one was. But they kind of gave you the rundown of what has been happening here on Castrovel. You had learned that the Liberation Force is prepping a strike team to take out the hive mind creature on the planet, hopefully disconnecting it from the main mind and freeing pretty much everybody on the planet from hive mind control. This was all based off of intel that they got where the specific part of the brain that is taken over by the swarm, once it hits a certain stage, it engorges and basically leaves the drone catatonic and will die as soon as they're disconnected. If they can disconnect it before then, the individuals regain their senses, and based off of this, they had kind of been able to plot out a couple different circles with smaller creatures, or at least assume smaller creatures, and then one big circle where they assumed the overall arching control was coming from on the planet. They did theorize that the main control is coming from a cloaked ship in orbit around the planet, but the only way to really find that ship was to get to this central hive mind on the planet's surface. Rejuvenor had told them that they were going to send the strike force, and now that you guys had arrived, he was asking if you would join the strike force, not necessarily obligating you guys to do so, but as you had heard out the details and everything, you guys kind of came to the conclusion that helping them was the best way forward in general. During this whole conversation, Shanti had become privy that Glarb was part of the Free Captains as well, and they had a little bit of a moment kind of reminiscing the organization. During this time, John also had a one-on-one with Rejuvenor, kind of questioning his motives and what his current relationship with the PWC is. There wasn't a whole lot of growth as far as them reconciling with each other, but John kind of came to the conclusion that Rejuvenor was indifferent on the PWC, viewing that the Swarm as a significantly larger threat and kind of disregarding what the PWC is doing at this point. Nia had kind of explored the hive as well, realizing sort of the impact the war is having on the culture, because she could see all these different things in the hive that look like, bakery shops and these things that are all closed down and transition to a war sort of mindset for prepping the troops going out, which was kind of disconcerting. There was a little bit of shopping that happened right before you guys went. Glar picked up a plasma claw to get a little bit of a ranged weapon. Shanti had picked up an ability crystal, boosting his wisdom score. And then right before you guys had departed, Shanti had regaled the party with his story of the conquistador and how he had self-destructed to get away and everything. Right about the time you guys were linking up with Rejuvenor to let him know that you were willing to go on this strike force, the hill was attacked unexpectedly. The Liberation Force had kind of alluded to that because of the ships you guys destroyed in orbit, it looks like the Swarm is moving up their timetable and trying to overrun the hill before anything else happens as far as like a counter strike. You guys had escaped through a hidden tunnel that came out to some other land speeders so you could head off onto this deep enemy territory strike.
Cute car chase.
Yes. as you guys were making this trip, a couple of swarm vehicles had pulled up, trying to stop you from getting deeper in. But you guys kind of handily handled the situation, pulling away and destroying one of the vehicles. We got to see some of Nia's abilities, including using a wind tunnel, dropping down an electric field, showcasing all these sort of reality warping abilities that is known by the Witch Warpers.
Wow.
Once you guys had arrived at the central sort of location, there was a sign indicating that this was the city of El Dorado, which Shanti and Glarb were familiar with as a free captain sort of town established for whenever they were done with the free captains. A lot of Shanti's crew had come here after the destruction of the Conquistador, which is why he was familiar with it. It was completely barren. There was no signs of life. Anything of value as far as like military progression had been taken and looted. The only sort of thing that you guys had was this large hole just on the outskirts of town leading down. Realizing how the swarm sort of operates, Rejuvenor had recommended that whatever they're looking for is probably inside the tunnels. So you guys had made your way in. Before going in, the Glarb had pulled out his purple bandana to kind of apply his stealth mode, and when John made a comment, Glarb hit him with some random purple mixture, making him stealthy. As you guys had made your way into the tunnels, for the most part, you got unnoticed. You did come up upon a locked door, at which point Glarb had busted it down, hitting a Thray. This was just a little storeroom. The fight was pretty quick, but one of the things Shanti did realize is while his mental attacks are viable against these threats, he knew there was another mind inside any of these creatures, and it was getting closer each time he went in to being able to reach out back towards him. And you guys also had started to kind of realize that these creatures are linked, so they can kind of pinpoint your guys' location if you take too long eliminating them. Right before we ended, Shanti had used Detect Thoughts, and you had learned in the back corner room there was one Thray, and in the middle room here, or one swarm creature. In the middle room there was 3 swarm creatures, and that is where we're picking up.
Okay. Tucker, I'm going to send you pictures on Discord for updates on the map. Okay. Meta question, DM.
Uh-huh.
I realize that the hive mind is being controlled by one certain entity. And, we found evidence of that. Are they under a specific condition?
Let me pull up their little stat block, because I think I have their specific things. And I'll see what things T would probably be privy to based off of his inherent mental abilities. The main thing is the ability, it's called Swarm Mind. All of the members of the swarm are bound together into a singular hive mind by a blend of exuded pheromones, imperceptible movements of antennae and limbs, electrostatic fields, and telepathic communication. All swarm creatures with 30 feet of each other are in constant communication. If one is aware of a threat, all are.
Okay. So it's not a condition, it's just the effect of an ability.
Yeah, it's just a special ability.
Sorry, important for spells.
And then think that's the main thing for them is the communalism sort of thing is. For you, T, you're very privy based off of how much you've interacted with them already. Is anytime you're going in, it's kind of like a muffled sort of personality lying underneath, and that's what you're targeting when you're hitting your abilities and whatnot. But there's this other looming personality in the mind as well, that's kind of in the back running the show, and so far you've avoided interacting with that one in the back. But
also, Tucker, for reference, the guy that you detected with detect thoughts in the picture is in the room that's marked 1.
Yeah, and then there were the 3 others in that other room.
Oh, is that what the 3 is supposed to mean?
yeah, the 3 is that big room there. He knows that there's 3 people in that room.
I see.
We
So
all
John,
need to watch.
go ahead.
We all need to be careful. If we pull any attention towards ourselves within any of the ones I've detected, I believe that they will all sense our presence.
Yes, I think we should be very, very careful. I'm gonna just try and make my way down to the corner here.
Okay.
Can I just first of all, I want to check out that door. If it's like the similar steel door, like the last door we checked in, and I also just want to shoot my head down the hallway and see if there's anything of significance, like maybe cameras on the wall or anything like that.
Okay. As you're looking at the door here, it's the same sort of metal structure. You can clearly tell that it's unlocked, though.
Okay.
As you look down the hallway, due to the length of it and... because it's
We're talking about 60 plus feet.
Yeah. Because it's about 70 feet. You can see down at the end, looks like there's another room, but as far as anything else down the hallway at the moment, you don't see anything.
How well lit is it?
It's low light, but for you, it doesn't matter
Right.
because you have dark vision. So
yeah, I'm just like scanning with my eye beam thing.
As far as you can tell, it doesn't look like, and this would be everybody, as you guys have kind of walked through this first layer of the hive, it doesn't seem like they have any cameras or things of that nature. Especially with how deep you are into the territory, you get the impression that they feel like no one would be here that isn't supposed to be.
I'll just turn my head, my body will still be in a leaning around the corner position, but it will just turn backwards to face the rest of the party. I think we should deal with this room in the corner, or potentially bar the door from the outside, but I don't know. John's starting to get a little nervous. He doesn't like he's very scared of the hive mind and losing himself to that, so he'll kind of just stand in place before someone else takes the opportunity to lead the charge.
Nia would nod her head and kind of look towards the door. I think it would be better to take care of the one group that's closer instead of having them come up behind our backs, even if they break through a barricade of some kind. Better deal with the problem now to me, but what does everybody else say?
Just for clarification with the map, there is a pathway going both ways of when you first enter this chamber. It wraps in together at the end.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's basically like a circle.
Okay, so closest to the Red Bull can, there's a door that's shut. Is that what those dashes are?
Yeah.
So these ones in the middle here?
Right here, that is a door, and there's one person in there. Down this hallway, there's a door right here, and there's 3 in this room. There's a big door on this wall. Sorry, John, I should have mentioned this. You can't make out what makes this one special at the moment. And then on the far end of the hallway, John was able to see another room with a door.
I'll send another picture of the whole map.
No, I got you. I was just
Okay,
clarifying. Okay. Do you all think it might be a good idea to check out the other side before we proceed forward? I don't want to be ambushed.
No, I didn't catch that. Sorry.
Basically saying, should you guys check out the other side before going anywhere else to make sure you don't get ambushed? Nia had made the comments of taking care of this room right to your guys' right first, so that if you do spark a hive mind connection, you know that person is taken care of already and they can't come from behind.
I say we do it.
I agree, but I believe we should try to take care of it inside of the room. I don't want to get too close to the others.
With you all the way, T.
I'm just gonna move to the middle of the hallway, not get close to the door, and I'm just gonna keep like a sentry watch from both directions. Go for it.
Sorry.
Oh, we're
Touching.
going
No, I'm touching dice and he gave me the look.
I think we give him the business, like we did the last guy. Glark's gonna, like, walk up to the door and, like, oh, that's, whoopsie.
We can
knock on the door.
Okay.
If everybody's ready or good with that.
T, where do you want to be?
I think I'm actually gonna be right next to the door.
Okay. So right up next to yeah, that one.
Nia's gonna come up and stand opposite each other. Still facing the door.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, you can put him probably somewhere related to John. Sort of backline.
Oh yeah, because we got Big Bro.
You said you're going to knock on the door alarm?
Yeah. Hit him with and then on the last one, you're gonna kick the door down.
Oh, you're going to use your doorbuster?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it have to be locked, or are you good to do it when it's unlocked?
I can attempt to open a stuck or locked door. So I guess not.
But like a door is a door, right? You kick it down regardless.
Is it a door? Well, is it like a sliding door?
It's one of the metal doors. As of right now, it doesn't appear to be stuck, but Sci-Fi, you would have to hit a panel to open it. So I'm going to say you could apply it if you would like to go that route. Or if you guys want to, you do have the option of going stealth, because the door is unlocked.
It wasn't necessarily John's intention to be like super quiet. So
I'm just giving you the option retroact.
We kicked the last door down, we're fine.
Yeah.
Famous last words. On the flip side of that, you guys are both already in your purple, so.
Oh yes, we
Being
are extra
sneaky.
sneaky.
Okay, yeah, alright, so why not? Let's try.
Okay. Give me a group stealth roll.
Oh boy, I don't think I'm great at these. Oh, that's not bad, I guess. Oh, that isn't great.
Oh yeah, and once again, verbalize if you're going to consume either of your potions. So
Oh shoot, yeah.
your Halfling Luck or your Rise of the Phoenix.
And you add the total bonus, right?
Yeah.
That is a 16.
9.
16, 9,
20.
20. Fantastic. I guess I should roll one for Rejuvenator Health.
Yeah. Oh,
Is it
nice.
majority wins?
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
Rejuvenator rolled a 4.
Oh, poor Jimmy.
But three of the 5 pass. So as the door opens, at the moment, the Formian, so the ant-like bug, has not been made aware of you guys. He is currently setting it's a 3x3 room, so he's in the center, one square off the board, at a table, eating, facing the opposite direction. So he's currently got his back to you guys. As you're kind of scanning this room, it appears to be a mess hall. So there's a handful of tables. So there's one here, and then in the other corners.
You wouldn't by chance let us coup de grace somebody, would you? Like just a...
It's a full action to coup de grace.
Oh,
So you would need to
okay.
pass a stealth check to get within range.
Oh, I didn't know
Or
it
with
was
your
an actual mechanic.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you guys look at your full action options, I can't remember if I put it in everybody, your guys' binder, if I ran out. But it's...
Withdraw, run, full attack, fight defensively. Oh! Coup de grace!
Yeah.
I may have something that we can do. I can daze this motherfucker.
Is that a spell slot?
It's a cantrip.
It's cantrip.
Oh, perfect.
And based off the last guy, we just need this person to be CR3 or lower, and I don't exactly enter their mind, but if they're dazed, they just can't take any actions. And I'm assuming that means they can't call in the hive.
I would say you're fairly confident in that assumption.
The DM says. Well, yeah. I think we should do some combo wombo thing here. So you're going to daze him? Who's going to take him out? I guess we can make it a concerted effort.
Everybody throw a spell at it.
Yeah.
Throw something
Well,
at him.
like you were saying, coup de grace is an option. It doesn't have to be melee. It just consumes a full action, so obviously you've lost your full action, your full turn. If
Right.
it's not successful. Oh, actually, it's adjacent, so you would have to make the move. So with Shanti dazing, that would give you guys a little bit higher probability of being able to close the distance before it even knows you're there.
I say we just send Glarb in and just let him Glarb about.
Okay.
We'll give him the crumpet as we do.
The
Okay.
crumpet as we
Give
do.
me another stealth check to move in right behind it.
Okay, my daze is 25-foot range.
Yeah, you're within range for that.
Okay, so as they're starting to move in, I'm going to cast daze, and I
Okay.
pick up like a piece of like stale bread from one of the tables and chuck it at his head.
And that's how you cast it?
I daze him.
Okay. What's the save on that one?
It is a let's see. Will save.
What's the DC?
Oh jeez. How do it's supposed to be on here. Hold on. Where does it say?
I think on the spells.
Well, it usually has that up there, but it's 0-0 for me right now.
I don't have yours right in front of me.
My caster level is 5.
Yeah, I was going to say it's typically your caster level plus the spell level, so 0, so it's 5 plus 1 1/2 your spellcasting modifier, I think.
Round it up or down?
Round down.
Okay. Save is 12.
Okay. They rolled a 24.
Oh, shit. That turns around. Ah!
Or sorry, a dirty 20. I was looking at the wrong character sheet.
Okay. Well, Glarb. Right? Is
Yeah,
it
Blarb, you still have a
Okay.
chance. What was your stealth roll?
26.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're able to
hell.
close the distance.
Okay.
I would say you'd be able to get off this attack before it reacts based off of the day's attempt.
The stale bread goes in front of his face rather than punking him. But you're able to sneak past his distraction.
That's what it was, a well-timed distraction.
Let me make sure there's no special things with coup de grace. Yeah, once we get through this encounter. So it's basically, you're going to consume a full action, make your attack roll, it's an auto crit if you hit, and then there's some things if they manage to survive the damage from that.
Is it just like an unarmed melee, or...?
You can use a weapon, so if you got a melee weapon you want to use, you can use that. Because I felt like you had mostly melee weapons, and that's why you picked up the plasma claw.
I think I just have my unarmed strike, but I can pistol it, so I can use my claw to make an unarmed strike. Treat it as a melee attack.
Oh yeah, I guess you just have the grenade and an assault rifle. Yeah, so I'm showing a +7.
Does it have to be a melee weapon?
So I can.
Yeah, no, it just says adjacent. So yeah, I think if you want to use your weapon, you can, or your gun, you can do that as well.
Well, I can use. So one of my operative exploits is it's called Pistol Whip, and I can use a small arm to make a melee attack and treat it as an improved unarmed strike, whether or not I have a feat.
Oh, okay, cool.
Nice. Yeah, if you want to go that route, feel free. Also, if you want to use your operative trick, you. Unless it says it consumes like a move action or something like that, but I don't think it does.
As a full action, I can use the trick. So I can
okay. So trick or coup de grace, whichever you prefer.
I think I'll trick because I think I have better synergies there.
Cool.
All right, how are you intimidating him?
As the bread passes, he's gonna turn around and like see the doors open, but Glarb is so short it's like out of view. And he's like looks down and there's just this raging orc just at his feet.
You're like the small Wolverine.
Yeah. Comic book accurate Wolverine.
Yeah. Let me know what your role is. Like right after.
Yeah, your DC is 23.
The intimidate roll was 19.
Okay. So as he does that, I'm gonna pick up another piece of bread and like juke. I'm gonna use comedic timing to make him re-roll that roll.
Okay.
Oh, much better. 18.
18 plus 30.
Oh, damn.
There we go.
Yeah, just slightly.
Slightly
yeah,
better.
so you have pulled off your trick. You see it kind of like it kind of dazed as it's got the food packets that you encountered in the storeroom, so like it smells awful already. You will have an extra 3d8 on this attack.
Wow.
If you hit. So you still have to hit the attack, but
I threaten him with more bread so he can get his intimidate check off.
Yeah, just like in the corner of the room throwing bread at him. Like before he gets the chance to say or react to anything, you just hit him with more bread.
That's the first time I've used comedic timing in battle.
That's great.
is that one a once per day?
Yes. I'll be right back.
Dude, you're gonna hit this ant so hard that he's gonna wish that we had a magnifying glass instead.
What are you looking for?
The claw stats. I have to write it down.
Oh, yeah, and you haven't added it in yet. But Raya has one, so I can pull up her character sheet real quick.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Quick save.
It does 1d4 plus half your I think it's your character level as far as damage. Your attack is going to be your range attack modifier.
In range.
It's 20 feet, so you got plenty of range on it.
Sorry, which one do you add for the ranged attack?
There should be a block that says ranged attack.
12?
And it's... That does not hit.
Oh no!
You'll see the sort of claw go out, and it like just barely whizzes by its head and then retracts back. Everybody please roll initiative.
Ah! Couldn't kill the guy. Oh, I just rolled a nat 20 on initiative.
Oh, nice.
Did you also just roll a nat 20?
Wow.
Don't even worry. Don't even worry about it, dude.
God, you guys don't even fucking need the halfling luck. Fuck this.
Yeah, we'll just like open our eyes and just like bolts of lightning pop out of them. We're just like ready to act first. Oh my god, you rolled high too.
18. Between you two, who had the higher? Well, I guess
I
the
got
modifier.
Both men, I got 25.
25.
Oh, I got 24.
Oh.
Barb,
21.
21. Same wavelength.
What was yours, Tucker? Oh,
It is 13. I'm sorry. I'll be right back
Okay, good.
again.
She says, I am an old pup.
You enjoying my sweater?
okay. And so our initiative order will be Glarb, John, Nia, the Formian, Rejuvenor, and then T bringing up the rear.
Nice.
So go ahead and lead us off,
Okay,
Glarb.
Glarb after fumbling the snake, he's like, ah! And he's just gonna start like rapidly spamming his electro claw.
You gonna go full attack?
Full attack.
Okay. Make them with a -4 to your rolls.
Oh, that's not bad.
20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
Kill him.
Damage.
Nice. I doubt that this guy's even going to turn combat.
Go ahead and roll your second attack.
That's me 16.
Oh,
16 will hit. Go ahead and roll
Nice.
me some damage.
6.
Pretty solid opening strike there. That will bring us to John.
John's his eye visor thing will like turn from a blue to a red as combat mode is engaged. He'll sort of like pull off his I guess he was probably already holding his boomer rifle, and I will as Glarb is like bobbing and weaving, going for the plasma plot stabs. I'll just like right as he bends down in between attacks, will just take the shot right over his head into the chest of the guy.
You take in full attack as well, or just a single?
And that the full attack is you remove your proficiency.
You attack twice with a -4.
Oh, okay.
On both.
Yeah,
rolls.
why not? I'll throw 2 shots in there.
It just means you're not able to move
What
from
does
your
that
current
say?
position.
18.
Okay, so that's 18. 24 to hit.
24 will hit. Roll me some damage.
And then that'll be 5 plus 5 that 20 to hit.
Both will hit. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Alright, 40 cents.
Don, your camera isn't working right now.
Interesting.
Four, 10, 15 plus 8 is 20. Wait, plus 8? 23 points of damage total.
23.
Yeah. Boom, boom. I'll just go for the chest. Make him almost lose his balance, maybe.
The Formian, as he's trying to stand up, is wobbling, barely able to move at this point. That brings us to Nia.
Nia would like to attempt to cast the cantrip Moment's Hesitation.
Okay.
It says the saving throw is supposed to be a will save. I'm just trying to figure out where.
On your spells, I think I put at the very beginning of each spell level how to calculate your DC. Plus your charisma modifier.
So 13.
13, okay. I think that's going to fail. You said will? Yeah, it rolled a 6. What is our effect here?
So it says you instill feelings of uncertainty in a creature, giving them the staggered condition for 1 round. It says
Ooh.
will negate, so I assume that's the same.
Yep.
The first time the staggered creature takes damage before their next turn, they can attempt a second will save to immediately end the effect. After you stagger a creature with the spell, it becomes immune to subsequent moment's hesitation with spells you cast for a minute. So I just can't use it.
Yeah, so for your guys' reference, staggered means it can only take a move or a standard, not both. No full actions.
Oh, it's like being slowed.
Essentially, yeah.
Wow.
So it was
Cool.
already wobbly.
And now it's like,
It is going to pull the spear off its back and make an attack on you there, Glarb. That's a 16 to hit, and it would be your KAC.
Does not.
So as it makes it swing, it's kind of just a little too sluggish and misses. That will bring us to Rejuvenor. He is going to cast Magic Arrow. So he's going to point at it. He's going to cast this at first level.
What game is that?
Tiny Tina's.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, okay.
But it will miss because he only rolled a 2 plus his spell modifier, so it's not going to be high enough. Which will bring us to T.
Bring this home, T.
Take him out.
You said that he was super low.
Yeah. If you had to guess, he's on death's door.
Yeah, prime Pokemon catching territory.
I will try to finish this guy off. I'll pull out my hail pistol
Perfect.
and slide on my knees to like pass cover from one of the tables and
Okay, cool.
All right, go ahead and make that attack.
A little bit of a Han Solo shot.
Or
You said 24?
24.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me some damage.
Kill him, kill him.
Kill him, Dad.
Wow, that's damage. Hey, that is a 6.
Describe how you ended. It only had one. I was more just asking to how much extra damage you're going to do. So.
So, I just go to shoot, and there like a pulse of like frosty energy comes out of my weapon, and it just like freezes his face in a very like confused and angered like expression, and he just falls down.
And it just gets frozen into place.
Yeah.
Perfect. That will conclude combat in the mess hall here. As you guys are kind of looking over the room a little bit more, you can tell that it's literally just for food. There's not even extra food in here. It's just the tables to consume, so it's literally just tables. You can see the food packet that this Formian was consuming kind of splayed out on the table after the surprise attack in there. But other than that, the room's pretty barren.
Okay.
And then we'll take a brief break to refill drinks for folks.
Fantastic.
But anyways, you guys have cleared the mess hall here. John, as far the party in general, as far as you can tell, the creature was not able to link up with any neighboring hive mind. The hallway still looks clear. Like I said, you can see a room down on the far end. And then there's two doors kind of midway in the hallway. One's a large door, and then one's the small door that T has informed you appears to have 3 creatures in it.
Do we want to keep in line with the original plan and go take out the room of 3 before we move forward?
Yes, I think that might not be such a bad idea. Is there any indication outside of that room that has the 3 dudes in it of like what the room could be?
It doesn't have any markers on the outside. As far as you can tell, it appears to just be another room.
Okay.
So at the moment, the only thing you could tell is it looks exactly like this mess hall that you just went into from the outside.
Okay. I mean, the thing I'm worried about is if there are 3 swarm enemies in there, we would have to kill them all very, very quickly. So far, we've been able to dispatch of 1 rather easily, but something to keep in mind.
I think we can handle 3, but if there
But
are
what
any
about the
more-
Spanish Inquisition, or whatever your ship was called?
But what if one of the 3 is the big boss? We gotta kill the big boss.
I mean, in most stations I've been in, usually the big boss doesn't reside closer to the front. My guess is it may be another storeroom or a similar mess hall like what we've seen so far. In theory, right? Better to take them out and have the way to run away clear than risk running into the 3 of them if we encounter something worse in the other doors.
Maybe we could create some sort of noise further down the hallway to... No.
2 of them, maybe?
Yeah, but maybe, actually, now that I say that out loud, having them all trapped in a room might be better than not. Let's just do it.
So, meta-wise, I looked it up. My spell save for 0 level is actually 15.
Okay.
It's spell level plus 10 plus your casting modifier.
Perfect. In that case, it still would have passed, but it's good to know for the future.
Right, it might be relevant here in a minute.
Perfect. As you guys are positioning, so go ahead and move your characters up there. I'm looking at who all has. Yeah, you do little baby sips on this.
Yeah.
I did give you Rendezvous Rise, so it should be a little bit smoother.
No, I've been taking small sips. It's
Because
surprising.
mine is with the campfire, so it's got the smoky head.
Can you move me to the towards Colton on that side of the door with the 3 guys?
You want to be right?
And I would like to the left of the door.
Like there?
It's hard to tell.
So Glarb is right in front of the door.
Barb is right here.
I want to be on the side that's closest to Colton, on like that side of the door.
Okay, perfect.
And then I'd also like to cast Detect Thoughts to see if there's anybody on this other side of the corridor.
As you cast Detect Thoughts down that way, what you realize is this is a tunnel leading down to a lower level. And it goes probably 30 or 40 feet downward, and then kind of starts turning back. So like your Detect Thoughts, based off of the height difference, you're not able to get anything from the next floor down, and there's no one in the hallway leading towards the next floor.
Okay, I just give an okay symbol, and I just prepare for the door to be opened.
Gotcha. John and Glarb, since you both have dark vision and having moved this far down the hallway, the room in the corner, you can see a sign over the top of it that says Medical Bay.
Oh, nice. How long does Detect Thoughts stay up?
As long as it's a concentration up to, what, a minute? 10 minutes?
Yeah, but if I reveal too much, I don't know if that will be considered like probing their minds.
Right,
So,
and in the first stage is he detects any thinking minds in the range, and there wasn't anything in the range down that hallway.
Okay.
but,
Now you
I
can cast it
could
again
cast
into the
it
room.
longer. Yeah, I mean, I could cast it longer to get more specific details, but I don't know if that will be too much.
That's fine. John will, in preparation, get down on one knee and bring up his boomer rifle at the door as Glarb and T get ready to bounce in.
Glarb, as you're facing this here door, similar to the mess hall, you can clearly see that it is unlocked. It's closed currently, so you could hit the panel to open it, but it is not locked.
See the condition of the door and turn back. Sneaky or get him.
Go for it.
Neo would kind of lean towards sneaky, but look through to the rest of the group, thinking, and say, it's kind of up to what we want to do at this point, I think. Any suggestions, anybody?
I think it would be best to start with sneaky, and if all else fails, we'll just fucking go.
Glarb's gonna hit the button and try to soak in the shadows as the door opens.
As the door opens, you guys can clearly see that there are 3 Bolidias sleeping in the room. You put them on the map. The indication you get is it's a hibernation chamber.
Oh, so they're cooking.
Everybody, please give me a stealth check.
Oh, these fuckers in Skyrim are the worst. The little, what are those things called down in the caves and stuff? They're like little centipede creatures, and they shoot acid at you.
Yeah, choruses.
Yeah.
All of them look like that, but
Maybe we can Baldur's Gate 3 it and kill them one at a time while they're sleeping.
yeah, I was gonna say, depending on your stealth checks, you might be able to get in close enough for a coup de grace.
I'm not the best at stealthing, so I'm gonna stay out in the hallway.
It's a coup de grace.
It's It's like a fancy word of saying I instantly kill him and that's it.
Yeah. Except in Starfinder, it's not a guaranteed instant crit. It's a guaranteed crit. You still have to roll enough damage to insta kill.
Oh, okay.
Extra damage.
It's like when you go up behind someone and instead of rolling damage or whatever, you just like snap them.
DC is 15 for anybody moving into the room. Anybody staying out in the hallway, you can forgo the stealth check for the moment.
I'm gonna.
Where do you want to go?
I got 18.
Yep, so you're good to move in without causing any issues. Anybody else moving in?
Nia will too.
You got 5.
Got 5. Nia should not have got in.
You have no bonus to your stuff?
I think it's like a +3, so it's only like an 8. Yep, 8.
Okay.
Comedic timing? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he's already used this once per day.
Oh, no, I needed to do it with a roll. I could have used the half one slot.
Well, the problem is the 5 would have been an automatic net 1.
Oh.
So, good thing you did. What we'll say is, Glarb, you can go ahead and make your coup de grace attempt before Nia entered. She'll have a chance to take out at least one prior to them awakening.
Yeah, because once Nia enters the room, the goose is out the back. I'm just kidding.
I mean, you're right.
I'll
You're
sneak
absolutely
around,
right.
and I'm gonna get this guy from the back. Put to the bed.
Perfect. All right, go ahead and give me your roll.
So is a coup de grace roll just any weapon?
Yeah, any weapon. As long as you're adjacent to him, any weapon. If you hit, it's an automatic crit, which is double dice.
Kill him.
Double dice plus your modifier, so you get modifier twice plus the double dice.
Yeah, Clark's gonna unsheath his assault rifle like all giddy, like hee hee. And he's gonna coup de grace. He's gonna just stick his gun over the bed and like goodbye. Shoot, let's see. Ooh, 8.
8 total? Blarb.
Blarb, you get all up there. You think you've got it angled on the neck of the creature, and it was just a lumpy pillow in the bed, and you shoot straight in. And
We can blame it on Nia because she comes in like a bull in a china shop.
yeah. I was gonna say, as Nia's entering in, the door slams shut before it reopens. Like the button got touched by accident, so you shift your gun and blast right into the teeth.
Oh shit!
Everybody, please roll the initiative.
Oh shit!
Oh, no. I stubbed my toe, guys. Sorry.
16 for Glarb. Sure.
3.
18.
18. Not 20.
Oh.
Second nat 20
Almost 16.
on initiative.
Okay, so John.
Is a 24 again.
Okay, what was Glarb?
16.
And you said 18 for Nia?
Yes.
Man, we didn't even get the drop on him. That's disappointing.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
My bee.
Nat 20 for Rejuvenor. John, you'll go first.
I got 21.
21.
Wow.
We tried. We tried. Drop on.
For clarification, this one down in the corner was the medical bay, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So our initiative order is going to be John at the top, followed by Rejuvenor, then T, then Belidia 1, which is the one closest to the door, then Nia, then Glarb, then the Belidia in the middle, the one by its own on that side, and then Belidia 3 to follow it up.
Okay. So right at the start of combat, John will get down on his knee again. As his eyes sort of turn that red color, you'll see a bunch of mechanical whirring going through his head, calculating the shot. And right as T just moves slightly out of the way, again taking a very close shot, whizzes by his shoulder, and I'm going to shoot the one immediately in front of T in the doorway here. I guess I can move over a little bit to get line of
Yeah,
sight.
you'll need to move over. You're the other one.
Oh, that's right.
Because you'll need...
Oh, do I have line of sight on this one?
I would say you need to be in the position that Rejuvenator is currently in to have line of sight.
Okay, can I momentarily be in that space and not end
There's
there?
a...
I'll just go in front right here. This should be enough, right?
Yeah, that should be good.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get up and I'll do like a slide on one knee, and as I come into position, I'll just take a shot with the boomer rifle.
Okay.
Eight. That's a 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Okay. Roll 2d6.
Are any of these decent?
The squares.
Well, I was meaning already in
Oh.
I do know when it's 5.
Total.
Yeah.
So that's 9 points of damage. And after the shot connects, I'll do, for the rest of my movement, I'll do like a tactical sort of combat roll back towards the way I came, but then come over here and hug the wall.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Okay.
Reggie?
Rejuvenor. Rejuvenor is going to cast Microbot Assault.
Wow.
So...
Sounds like some Big Hero 6 stuff.
Is Rejuvenor still human, or is he like cyber, like a mid?
He's cybernetic, so he's half Verthani, which is a humanoid creature, and then a lot of robotic parts. So if you remember, one of his arms is full robotic. He has cybernetic eyes. I think both of his legs are cybernetic, is the description we left off on.
And you're playing him, so he's an NPC?
Yeah, he's an NPC. This is John's brother.
Yeah, my
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Got it. I didn't know he was traveling into that.
We met up with him in the last 2 sessions.
He's a very interesting family.
He's going to drop this.
Oh, I thought you went separate ways after you dropped it.
No, we met up with him after going several ways.
Oh, okay.
So that 10-foot square has now got a swarm of little microbots.
Oh.
What they do is they will harass nearby foes. Effectively, what it's giving you guys is it'll grant you harrowing fire through that area, and it is giving you covering fire. So anything that any of the enemies having to shoot through that area, you essentially have a % chance for them to miss, even if they roll a successful hit.
Cool.
And they can move around, so you can move them as needed.
Okay. Cool. That's interesting.
And that will be Rejuvenor's turn, so that will get us to T. Oh, T stepped away. Ooh. He sent out an updated picture of what T looks like as well. So we'll circle back to T. So Validio 1. The closest individual to it is Nia. So it is going to pull out its plasma claw and make an attack. That's a 27 to hit.
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh, I don't know if I should even look.
And that would be against EAC.
No, it doesn't matter. It's an 18 no matter what.
Okay.
He definitely hits.
So these guys got like some crab claws and shit?
Well, it's a little pistol that shoots out a claw, and it's got an electric tether on the end of it.
Oh, cool. All right.
So
It's
that
electrocute.
yeah, so it's electric and fire damage. You're going to take 5 electric and fire damage.
Wow. It's like Zebstracta, fire and electric type.
And that will be it for Belidio 1, which will bring us to Nia.
Alright. After shaking off the tension coming from the electricity, she is going to cast, where did it go? Embrace of the Void. Reaching out to the guy that just hit her, wrapping him in the cold energy, negative energy of space, and I don't know, I imagine the color would kind of drain from she as she casts this.
Cool. Wow. Azeroth Metro and Zinthos.
Yes! Her eyes glow after rolling back a little bit.
Oh,
A
cool.
whole spiel.
Cool.
Okay, what does this do? So probably towards the back, because it's what, a second level spell?
It is.
I think it's check.
Yeah, it's a cherry.
Target in cold negative energy flame that means body. The target might lose feeling in its extremities. Frozen in place. Target takes half damage on a successful save.
Target may find it's hard to get up in the mornings.
Fortitude save.
Fortitude, it rolled a dirty 20.
Oh!
So it'll still take half damage.
Yes, so it's 2d6 for first level.
Are you casting it first or are you casting it second?
Casting it at first.
Okay.
Trying to save the second level spell slots after you told me about the rest recharge.
Yeah, no, I feel that. How much?
10.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And that was half?
Or, sorry, half 5.
10
It's
total.
like shit.
Oh, how do you get 20 with 2d6?
Okay. Is there any other effects, or does the save negate any other
I
negative
didn't
effects?
see anything listed, just additional damage.
Oh,
as
it
you
might
go
have just
up in
been
level. I
flavored.
think it's just flavor
Okay.
text.
Perfect. Yeah, so what you guys will see is, or Neil, I'll let you describe before I take narrative control here.
Oh, I guess it says the target might lose feeling in its extremities,
Gotcha.
or may even be
It might.
Because, go, no, you got it.
Well, just to describe again what she did, she reaches out, her eyes roll back, kind of glowing a little bit with a deep, purple darkness.
Cool.
As she wraps her target, that alien form, in the deep space void, and she says, "Taste of space," as she freezes it.
Yeah, so effectively, for context, the void is what is referred to as the emptiness of space between galaxies. So where there's nothing except the black of space.
Right,
So she's basically
right.
layering it in.
Oh,
Pulling
cool.
it from the weak spots of reality and
Wow.
giving it a nice little space.
Dude,
blanket.
witch warpers are cool! Oh, I might have to roll up a witch warper next.
I was gonna say they remind me of Jedi, just without the lightsabers.
Well, and then some of her stuff comes from the void stuff. T, we're going to circle back to you. You had stepped away when it was your turn. So.
I also sent you an updated picture of the map.
So you are standing on the corner of the door, so you could kind of look around the entrance to target basically anybody. I think the furthest one away is 30 feet.
Okay. The guy that's closest to me are just right on the outside of the door. Right on the inside of the door. I'm gonna try to see this guy. I'm gonna use daze on him.
Okay.
Ran out of bread though.
No, I'm
I'm just kidding.
I'll just I'll my antennae are gonna just start to glow, and without entering his mind, I'm just going to force myself into his ethos, if that makes any sense, and just try to more or less mentally flashbang him.
Perfect.
Cool.
It rolled a 14, so I think that's a fail. What are the effects?
Yep, 15. Okay. It can't take any actions for 1 round.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
And that's a cantrip?
Yes. If it's higher than CR3, this does not work.
Luckily, it is exactly CR3, so you're fine.
Okay. Let's see here. If they let's see. Okay, it's just immune to being dazed for 1 minute, but it can't take an action for 1 turn.
Damn.
Perfect.
Nice.
Do you want to use any more of your movement?
I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Do you want to? So you want to stay in the doorway?
Yeah, just right on the edge of the door frame.
Perfect.
Okay.
If you don't already have a weapon out, do you want to pull out a weapon?
I think I'm going spellcast in this battle.
Perfect. All right, that will bring us up to Glarb.
I don't know if attacking this dazed guy is going to have any. It doesn't say anything if he takes damage he's taken out. He's just dazed this round. So
Yeah, I think it's kind of like a stun. So he's still upright. There's no other things associated with it, but
yeah, there's no penalty to AC or anything. It's just he can't take an action.
Gotcha.
it says action like just general, right? It doesn't specify.
Unable to take actions. That's all.
So I think
says.
what that also means is it can't make opportunity attacks, so like a reaction or movement, any of those. So it's basically paralyzed in that position for the moment.
Cool.
I don't have the action breakdown. Would Glarb pretty much dropping his soul have to do a sling and grabbing out his electric claw be a full action?
No, so switching weapons is a move action traditionally. I'm going to make switching weapons a swift action. That's rule for the table, just in general.
We can just do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, swift action, there's only like two things. It's like changing grip, so it'd be like going from one-handed to two-handed, or like stuff like that. I'm going to move changing weapons into that category because there's not a whole lot happening in there right now. I mean, so you can still move and change weapons.
Oh, okay. But you wouldn't be using the swift action. You wouldn't be able to also attack, right?
No. So standard action is like attack, spell cast, all those. Move action is movements. There's some other ones in there, and then swift action is there's only like two that are defaulted. There's some stuff higher levels that fall into the swift action, or like feats that move something from move to swift.
I see.
It's like a separate entity then,
Okay.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
so like full action, you consume all three. So like if you change weapons, you wouldn't be able to do a full action. So that would be like attacking twice.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Glarb after shooting the kills, like slaps his gun and throws it to the holster, and pulls out the claw, and goes to pistol whip the
Yes.
closest guy.
Dude, nothing like pistol whipping some
Are you
baddies.
doing trick shot on this one?
No, just a standard whip. Just
Okay.
a little smack.
Oh, we gotta kill these guys, man. Let's do it to it.
15.
What type of damage?
Maybe kinetic. Physical.
Oh, physical. 15 does not hit.
Oh my god!
No.
Oh, their carapace are just too hard.
He goes to hit with the butt of his pistol, and rattles through his body.
Yeah, you just feel it in your elbow. Dude, your rolls tonight, man.
Well, he's rolled some really high ones and then some really low ones.
It's like initiative, nat 20. Everything else.
Like you're going first, you just don't get to do anything.
You get the opportunity to fail first.
Belidia 2 is going to make an attack on you, Glarb, since you made it all the way in the back there.
Okay.
That's a 18 to hit EAC.
How do ties roll?
Tie goes to the attacker. So you will take 7 electric and fire damage.
Ouch.
He's hurt.
Yeah.
And this comes from your stamina first, so
Oh.
don't take it from the HP, take it from stamina. You don't touch HP until you're all out of stamina. Your Belidia 3, the one right next to you, it is going to take out its hand axe and make an attack on you as well, Glarb. That's a nat 1, so it will miss.
Oh, that one?
Yeah, so
Okay.
as it's kind of making that attempt, it kind of like swipes, losing grip on its weapon, so it's dropped it, so we'll need to pick it up next round. That brings us back up to the top with you, John.
Okay, so, seeing a lot of spells being slung, lots of shots being taken. I don't want to crowd the room any more than it already is, so I'm going to use 20 feet of my movement to get some eyes into the room, and I'm going to shoot homeboy right here. Is this number 3 or number 2? Okay.
Or 2 is the one closest to
No,
Wyatt.
3 was the one that was.
1 is
swinging.
closest to the door. 2 is the one on the side by itself.
Okay.
3 is the furthest back.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go
Okay.
first shot on 2.
Oh no. Oh, that's a 7. I thought it was a. That's still not.
16.
16 versus EAC will hit.
Oh.
Still made it.
2d6. Yes, thank you. For a total of 9 points of damage. I could be doing more. After which,
You said how much damage? Sorry.
9 total.
And that was number 1?
Number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2, my lord. And then I'm going to. I'll just do another tactfully place dodge roll and just end my movement here on the other side of the door from T. Wait, hold on.
Perfect.
I was here before. 1, 2, 4, 5. Yep, that's nothing.
Perfect. Sorry I missed this earlier. So with Rejuvenor's microbots there, since they're harrying the individuals there, you guys have +2 on attack rolls versus those individuals because they have to
Would that have made a difference? What did you roll? I don't remember.
15.
You rolled a 15? Would 17 make a difference?
Yes, 17 would hit. Go ahead and roll me damage for that.
Oh, nice catch, DM.
Thank you.
Kill him.
Kill him yet.
I knew there was some benefit of the harrowing fire. I just couldn't remember what it was. I thought it was like just whenever they're making attacks against you guys through it, but it's since that swarm is positioned where it is, it affects all 3.
Yeah.
8 damage on that one.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That is the first attack on that one. So, we'd say 1 and 3 are looking pretty good. 2, kind of middle of the road as far as how it's feeling. That will bring us to Rejuvenor. Let me, while I'm looking at this too, let me look up the covering fire because I want to make sure you guys are getting the benefits. Because I think it's a circumstance bonus for that one as well.
Would you be opposed to having Rejuvenor go for number 3 back here? The one that has Glarb in the corner?
Maybe. His ranged attack is only 20, so his...
Oh, shit, dude.
Well, because it's basically a shotgun.
Oh, okay, never mind. That probably won't be a good idea.
So the synaptic range for the hive mind's like 30 feet. So these guys are like self-contained, right? Or are they still?
They're self-contained, so
like
the threat would be anything outside of this room within 30 feet.
Oh, okay.
Now,
We should be good.
because you're going 5, 10, or 5, 15, 20, 30. So this is kind of the max.
Gotcha.
So you know that there was nothing this way, so it'd really be this way, but you kind of got a little bit of a buffer. So
Because T also discovered that the below floor was too far down.
Yeah.
So, meta-wise, I have built this so that each floor is separated enough. So the only time you have to worry about it is things on the same floor as you. So
Okay.
Start batting in the stairwell, then you're really up a creek.
right.
the other benefit of this, if it comes into play, I don't think it mattered yet. Because of those microbots, you guys have +2 to your AC if they're attacking you.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, +2 on both ends of it, essentially. And these are actions you guys can take. So you roll it against the DC 15 to apply harrowing fire or covering fire to assist allies. So you basically lose your attack roll, but you could assist an ally
I see.
doing it. So for your
Assist
essay,
meaning advantage.
huh?
Assist meaning advantage.
It gives them +2 on their attack rolls for harrowing fire, or a +2 to your AC if they do covering fire.
Okay.
But in this case, Rejuvenor's spell applies that automatically. And it is active concentration +1 round. So it's an extra round. So he gets it 2 rounds for 1 spell cast. So.
Yeah.
He is going to go ahead and cast Magic Arrow at first level towards the number 3 there.
Okay.
Which will hit for...
Nice. Come on, big bro. I know you can do it.
a solid 1 damage. He didn't roll great on his d6.
Maybe I'm thinking Rejuvenor should have been the one who got put in the robot body. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, so far he's allowed you guys to get some extra hits with the
That's
microbots.
Okay,
he hasn't used some of I haven't used all of his...
The microbots! Just kidding.
Well, he even as an NPC, he's capped on how many second level spells he can use per day. So
no,
like,
no, dude, I'm just kidding.
And because of how crowded this room already is, he can't move in for his... See, it is your turn.
You're up, Tucker.
Okay, so I am going to attack the guy that's closest to me. I'm gonna go in for a dissonance strike.
Okay. Is that melee? Or is that range?
It is.
Okay.
It's melee. I'm gonna go in like Neji style. My hand is glowing with like a faint like blue essence, and I chop at one of his nerve points in his neck.
Cool. 64 palms?
You have a +2 on this roll from the herring fire from the microbots.
Okay, so this is a +5 to my roll then.
Come on.
Does a 16 hit?
What type of damage is it?
Let's see here. It would be sonic damage, or it's against the target's EAC.
Yep. Perfect. Yeah, that will hit. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Nice.
Okay. That's the first time I've ever landed this attack.
Glarb fell so we could fly.
Well, it's always rough whenever you have like those ones where it's like you have to attack with the spell attack instead of them having to pass a save. So you're
Right.
Like,
Right.
and then you get to high levels, you're like, I'd rather the spell attack than the save.
Yeah.
Because it's got the legendary resistance, which is bullshit.
Alright. Yeah, that is 11 sonic damage.
Oh.
This one is starting to look pretty rough as well.
Let's see.
You have a little bit more movement if you would like to retreat back out the door.
Yeah, you have about 20 feet.
This is the one that can't take an opportunity attack as well, so...
Yep. I'm going to turn around, fart, and then run back to my position.
Oh my god.
You see Mia kind of scrunch her nose a little, but she doesn't comment.
Yeah, much too polite.
Yeah,
Mia is.
I look over as I run out of the room. I'm like, I point at the guy like and shake my head.
Like it wasn't you.
Wave my hand.
This guy. Jesus Christ.
That will bring us to Belidio 1, which can't take any actions, so his turn is effectively skipped.
Wow.
Which will then bring us to Mia.
Alright, I think Mia is gonna, as she sees T hit this guy, and then somebody farts and leaves. She is going to change gears and swap to her, I think we're gonna go with the Binding Blaster Orb. And take a shot at it.
Perfect.
Blaster orb?
Yes. I think
Is it like something you hold in your hand?
that's kind of
like...
how I pictured it.
Okay.
I don't remember the description exactly, but it's an orb that shoots stuff. So I pictured like a Star Wars like.
Oh yeah,
like
a
one of
little
those, like,
probe.
Padawan thing. Yeah.
And it just kind of shoots.
Oh, okay,
as she,
cool. I like
moves
that.
around.
That's cool.
Ranged.
Does the
That's a
+2
14.
bonus apply?
Was
That,
this
Yeah, it's plus
six,
2.
the plus 2. So
Oh.
8, 14, 16.
16. 16 versus what type of damage is it?
No, it was 16 because 6 plus 8 and plus 2.
Or is the 8 already the 2 added?
already the 2 added.
14.
Ah,
14.
hell.
What type of damage?
Oh, it might still hit?
On your front page with the weapon, I think I wrote the letter of the type of damage next to it.
These ones down here are the infinite ones, but not my...
Oh, the binding orb isn't
Not
there?
the binding orb. Binding orb's back here.
Oh, you might not have had it equipped. Let me look and see on the
I mean, I
interwebs. Oh, no, you're good. This is like the one game where, like, damage type matters every single time.
Yeah, I've noticed
yeah,
that.
that's odd.
Because you have
Different
also-
type. Your armor has different types of.
You have 2 different types
Affinities.
of AC. So like AC against like energy blasts, basically, and this is basically physical. Yeah. It's like special and normal defense in Pokemon. It's like defense and special defense.
Oh, this is the one that has the. If you crit, it is basically binds it because it's shooting out a binding charge.
So great you go.
You're
Stay
stuck
there.
here now.
It is bludgeoning. Bludgeoning will not hit.
Okay.
Oh, for
I will write that down though, so we know for later.
Yeah. It's 1d6 plus 2 for the damage. All right.
Alright.
Yeah. No, you're good. This will bring us to Glarb.
Glorb thought he rattled off the shield but saw a little crack left behind. He's like, ha! So he flips the grip from holding it by the barrel, looking at the butt. He's gonna shoot. He's just gonna point blank. He's gonna shoot him with his electro claw. Full stop. So -4, right, for double attack.
Yeah.
But -4 but +2. So
Yeah, it's -4 from whatever your total
yeah,
modifier
I have a
is.
+9 to hit, but if I take a full action, it's a +5 to hit.
gotcha.
So
That's a 6 and
Oh, come on, Glarb.
7.
Glarb!
unfortunately, and it might be because you were flipping the gun around. It kind of like you kind of get the end of the grip instead of like the actual handle of it. So you're kind of like it's
Like,
jittering on the
kinda
end.
grabbing it
So it's like pew pew.
Oh, God! It's the recoil, dude.
Okay. That will bring us to Bolidia 2. It is going to take the defensive ball action.
Like the Star Wars guys?
So it basically rolls. It's effectively a roly-poly, so it rolls all the way out.
Oh, cool.
He rolled himself up. He's out.
Maybe.
Roll for help.
Bolidia 3 is going to consume its move action to pick up its hand axe that it dropped, and then it's going to attack Glarb with it.
Oh, boy.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Oof.
Dirty 18 because of the harrying fire. So
And I still get the +2 to AC because of the nanobots, right?
that's the harrying fire.
that's the
so
harrying?
the 18 versus your
That's
KAC.
tight, so they get it.
Okay. So you'll take
Second time in that fight for him to do that.
12 slashing damage.
Wow. How much stamina you got left?
I got quite a bit.
Oh, okay.
He's at 37 right
What?
now.
So I was reading this. So one of my feats is fast clotting. Your blood and other vital fluids clot quickly. Reduce the chance of ongoing damage.
That's like if it like some of the weapons have like crit effects where it would
Oh, like
cause like
prolong.
bleed damage.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you got like a dot remover, basically.
Yeah. I'm at 25, so we're pretty tanky.
Okay,
We're
okay.
getting there.
All right, that will bring us back to the top of the round with John.
Perfect. I'm going to take a full action.
That didn't sound good.
And I'm just. Oh wait, I can't move if I take a full action.
No, but with how you're positioned there, you could
Do I have sights?
aim around the doorway.
Do I have at least sights on both of these, or just one?
Yeah, the way I'm envisioning it, because how I ruled it for T, is because you guys are right beside the doorway, you guys can lean looking around the doorway.
Okay.
So effectively, you guys have full cover shooting around the door.
Perfect. I'm gonna take that opportunity, take a full action, and my boomer rifle start to, and I'll go pop pop on
Okay.
1 and 3.
Okay, roll me for 3, or 1 first, and then we'll go 3.
Ah, fuck, 13. That doesn't hit.
Mm-mm.
Again?
9.
That one will
God,
hit.
14.
14 will hit. And I guess to clarify, did you add the +2 from the harrowing fire?
No, on the last one.
So you said it was 13, so it would have been a 15. So
Which-
both will hit.
Hey, don't worry about it. 46, please.
Well,
roll
roll
it
it separate.
Yeah, that's right. That's it.
Don't count
You
that
can
one.
go wait in the car.
Don't count that one unless it says
Shit.
6.
Oh no!
I knew told her to wait in the car. 8.
Okay.
8 plus 4, so
12.
12
7.
plus 4 is 11. So 23.
Well, no, you targeted 2 separate targets.
Oh right, sorry, just getting a little excited. Rolled a lot of damage.
Okay. Number 1 is looking really rough. Number 3 is about that middle of the ground.
Okay.
So you've got 2 about midway, 1 that's looking rough.
I'll call that out. I'll say they're looking a little rough. Fucking kill them.
That brings us to Rejuvenor. With the lane sort of opened up and John making that call, he's going to move up to the entryway there, pulling out his...
Shotgun.
Yes, the breaching gun.
That's one. That's something to call it for sure.
He rolled it. 2.
Rejuvenor.
He rolled a 2. 13, 15 with the harrying fire.
Man, he maybe should have just stayed in the lab.
Well, with all those modifiers,
Yeah.
he still hits.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
And then it's 2d10 plus 7.
Kill him.
Yeah, he is.
2d10.
Yeah, he's CR7. 10, 15, 22.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, God forbid Rejuvenor do anything in this combat. By stepping up and having range, he obliterates.
Wow.
one.
Just like bug guts, just back of the wall.
And that kills Lydia 1, so that brings us to... Well, T was up anyways. T, it is your turn. The
Okay.
Lydia closest to the door is now dead. Lydia 2 and 3 are the only ones left.
And you said 3 is the healthiest one?
2 and 3 are actually about even. They're both about midway.
Okay. I'm going to pull around the corner again and again just do like a mental flashbang on number 3. I'm going to daze this guy.
Oh yeah, there you go. Just shut him down.
Okay.
DC save at 15.
And you said that was against 2?
3.
3.
3.
3. They rolled a
Will.
18.
Ah.
Okay. That takes my action. 1 second, let me see if there's anything else I can do.
Yeah, I wouldn't have that.
Oh, the cherry? Sorry, was that the end of your turn, T, or are you still looking?
Sorry, I was just seeing if there was anything else I can do, but I don't think I can.
I was going to say, you still have a move action if you want.
I don't want to crowd open the door, so I'm going to keep where my position was
Okay.
at the beginning of the turn.
In that sort of same vein, can we back Rejuvenor up like 10 feet?
Yeah, if you guys want, we can back him up. You guys can move through the same space other players are in. So
okay.
Oh,
as long as it's allies, you can move through a space that's consumed by an ally.
You just
can't do it enemies, and you can't enter in the same space.
Right.
I'll just occupy the left side of the door, just within the threshold.
So now it's still inside?
Yep,
You are
right.
in the room.
Perfect. All right, is that it for you, T?
I believe so.
Perfect. All right, that will bring us to Nia.
Nia, out of my pier.
I think because 2 is the one that had curled up into a ball, right?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I think we are going to cast moment's hesitation on him.
Okay.
Stagger him in the ball form.
Ah, nice.
That was a will, I think. We caps for this. Yeah, there it is. Yep, will save.
DC.
Level plus 10 plus... What was it? Charisma, yeah.
They rolled an 18.
That's it. Oh, you passed. That was a save.
Ah, hell.
Oh yeah, because it's spell level.
Oh,
And
So
it's
it's
a
10
cantrip.
plus spell level plus your caster level.
I see.
Okay.
Tried.
Do you want to use any movement,
I think
or do you want to stay where you're at?
now that T is inside, Nia is going to step back out and kind of take the
Okay.
spot T was in.
Perfect.
Prior. we're gonna change places.
Okay, that will bring us to Glar.
Large Clark, after getting slashed by the axe, is gonna wipe the blood off and be like, all that for a drop of blood. And he's gonna try to trick trick shot the third guy.
Okay. Kill him. Do you get a certain amount of trick shots a day or something?
It's sort of like the rogue's like sneak attack. Like it's
Oh,
He
just,
could do it every time. It just depends on whether or not he wants to apply it.
yeah.
I see.
Because unlike the rogue sneak attack, where it's just as long as the conditions met, you're good. He has to roll every time to get the bonus. Then he still has to hit after
Oh, and that's what that intimidation thing was?
Yeah, I have to make an intimidation or I forget the other one.
that. And it's
Maybe
DC 20 plus the CR level of the creature.
Jesus Christ.
Now, granted, he has a plus like 11 to intimidate.
Oh,
so,
okay.
like,
Alright. Not so bad. Yeah.
19.
19 to hit? Yeah, 19 will
Nice.
hit. Was this a full action? Or just a single?
Well, can he do a full action if he's trying to do the sneak attack thing, the trick shot?
No, he has to. It's a full action to do the sneak attack.
As a full, yeah. So as a full action, I can do the trick attack.
Were you doing that? Sorry, I thought we were rolling to hit.
Sorry, no, that was the trick. That was the intimidation. Was the 19.
You needed a 23.
Oh!
Because it's CR3, so you need a minimum of 20 plus the CR.
Okay, so yeah, I miss the intimidation roll.
Christ.
But you can still roll the attack roll. You just don't get the added damage.
The plasma point get. Why?
Dude, what did
Why?
you roll?
10.
Oh my god.
Plus 7. Yeah, 10.
Sorry.
10 will not hit.
That's not
Oh, yeah.
That still doesn't save me.
It will not hit,
Oh
unfortunately.
my god.
Um,
You got purple stuff in your eye or something.
The bandage is coming down.
Yeah.
To be fair, you're doing a very good job as a meat shield at the moment, keeping us from taking damage.
Yeah.
The Belidia 2, now that it's in its roll mode, is going to use its rolling charge attack at T, who has entered the room.
He got rammed.
He's using rollout. I'm wondering how many Pokemon jokes I can make now.
That is a 23 to hit.
Jesus.
-2, so 21 to hit.
Versus what?
Your KAC.
That misses.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. No, that.
I don't know if you can do this, Cherry.
Okay, that's fine.
So you will take 10 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Lydia 3 is going to use its hand axe again on you, Glarb. That's a 12 to hit.
Missed.
Perfect.
Nice.
That will bring us back to the top of the round.
Okay, quick question before I take my turn. Can I take something equivalent to the shove action? Can I push something? Okay, let me tell you what I want to do, and you tell me how I do it.
Okay.
Alright, so my intention... I wanted to do a full action, but I wasn't sure if what I want to do is considered like an attack or not.
Mm-hmm.
But my intention is I'd like to kick this guy who's rolled up like a soccer ball and just really rip it, and like I'm taking like the penalty kick of my life.
Okay.
And while it's flying, my next intention is to shoot it. So I want to like, kick it across the room because it's the shape of a ball, and then after that, just shoot it.
You would not be able to do both in the same turn.
Okay.
What you're talking about for the first one is effectively a bull rush. Okay. So you'd be rolling against their combat maneuver DC. So if you look at your ACs, so it's EAC, KAC, CMD, that's your combat maneuver. So that's the type of DC you're rolling against. If you succeed, you knock the target back 5 feet plus 5 additional feet for every 5 you beat the roll by.
And what kind of check would I have to roll for that?
You roll an attack roll.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, I'm not going to do that. And instead, take my full action to...
I like the idea. That's just a...
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm going to go 2 and 3. If you wouldn't mind rolling 2 attacks for me. That's first one misses on 2. You should re-roll
Cookie.
that. I hate when it hits other dice. Doesn't count. 16 plus 5 is 21 to hit.
Yeah, 21 will hit. Roll me some damage.
2 hits.
Five.
10 points of damage.
Okay.
And that goes on to 3.
Yep. 3's looking pretty rough.
Great. I think they're almost dead, and I keep missing some of my shots. And I'll just like kind of make the internet connecting sound for a second, and that'll be my turn.
Alrighty, that will bring us to Rejuvenor. He will use his gun on this Lydia that's right in front of him as well. Which will unfortunately miss. What you guys notice as he's attacking with his gun in this rolled up state, it seems like the carapace is a little bit stronger, so it kind of ricochets right off.
Yeah, I figured that would be the case.
That will bring us to T.
Okay. Let's see here.
Oh, also, the microbots have dissipated. For future reference, if you're using a spell that has concentration, you have to consume a standard action each turn to maintain concentration.
Oh, no shit.
So since he dropped... Luckily, this one was concentration plus 1 round, so it stays up for a round following him losing concentration. But...
Okay.
Okay, we'll try to CC number 3 again. Unused days.
Perfect. That was a 5, so it will fail.
Yep.
Days for days.
Perfect. Are you doing any movement or staying where you're at?
I'm gonna stay.
Perfect.
And then I'll shout out, focus the other one.
That will bring us to Nia.
I think we're gonna take another shot at this little roly-poly guy with the binding blaster.
Which one? The one that's currently in the ball, or
The one that's currently in the ball.
okay?
You can type it up for me. I just
Oh, well.
Yeah.
17 on the roll.
17 on the roll, 6, and the nano dudes are gone.
Gone.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's
17.
17, it's 23.
23.
Cool. Oh yeah, the ball. Does it change?
I think it's on a crit. Yeah, critical.
Yeah, that's the binding. He was asking if if it's balled up, if it's we'll be able to avoid it, but it will not in this case.
Nice.
Roll me the damage. I think it's what, 1d6 plus something.
Oh yeah, 1d6. And it says special of force and stun. I don't know what that means.
So special is I don't remember if it applies it every time. I know the critical is only on a crit.
I just saw it on there when I looked at where you noted it.
So that one means you can set it to the stun mode if you want, versus having it do damage.
Okay, well.
So effectively, it changes it to non-lethal if you choose to do that.
Okay, definitely lethal though. So.
You said how much?
Yeah, 3.
3.
3 plus 2?
2 is 5.
Okay. 2 still looking decent. Or middle of the road.
He's hanging on.
Yeah. That will get us up to Glarb.
He is making a fool of himself. This everything. He is feeling like he's letting everybody down. I'm gonna unload his plasma claw, just trying.
Going full action?
Full action.
Okay.
13.
13 will not hit.
12. That's a miss.
Just for SA, because of how long we're into combat here, EAC is 14, KAC is 16. Okay, that will bring us to Belidia 2. It is going to uncurl from its defensive ball here and attack with its hand axe on you, T. That's a 14 to hit versus KAC.
KAC is 15.
Perfect. That will miss. The Belidia in the back will make an attack on you, Glarb. That's a 16 versus KAC.
Wasn't it dazed?
Oh, you are correct.
Oh,
3 does
nice
not go.
catch.
Yeah!
So that will bring us top around with John.
All right.
Coming in with the days for the save.
Yes. Okay, so John. I'm just going to keep doing more of the same. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm going to go full attack, 1 on each. Come on. Come on.
got this, Riley.
Come on. Give it to me.
9?
That's a 14 to hit.
14 ties.
Woo!
Roll me damage.
I hit it.
19.
Yeah, 25.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Perfect. That's in damage on 1.
7.
Yeah, 12.
12 to the first one.
Yes.
And 7 again.
Another 12. Don't worry about that.
The one in the back, as in its dazed condition, will collapse from that attack.
That just kind of.
As you were aiming for the one in the back, though, the Bolidia there, since it's adjacent to you, John, is going to use its reaction to attack.
Come at me, bro.
That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That's 10 slashing damage. I don't remember if we touched on it. Starfinder,
10.
if you're attacking with a ranged weapon adjacent to another creature and you're not aiming at that creature, you can use opportunity attack against it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's like, hey, pay attention to me.
More or less, yeah. And that will bring us to Rejuvenor. Since this dude's right in front of him, he's going to make an attack.
Blast
with
him into
his-
eternity.
which is a 30 to hit.
See you later, dude.
Doing 22 to it. And
And
then
yeah.
that one, that will effectively end.
Oh, here we
Combat.
go. Wow. Man, I hope there's not more than like 3 levels because I'm starting to feel for our spellcasters here.
I think for the most part they've been using cantrips, which is
Oh, okay,
saved,
okay.
saved them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 1 more second level and 5 first level left.
Okay.
I've got 4 first level and 2 second level currently.
Oh,
So
we're
there's-
good.
We
We're
have
good.
we have options.
Yeah, we're good.
How are we looking stamina point wise?
I'm about 56%, 58%.
Yeah, let me.
I'm about down the same.
Okay.
Only took-
I don't think we need to take a short rest right now with resolve points, but I am keeping spell slots in the pocket if we start dipping into health points.
Okay.
Yeah, so what he's referring to, because you guys I don't think have had to worry about it, is you can take a 10-minute rest. Consuming a resolve point, you can regen part of your stamina points. You can't regen health points this way. Health points it's your character level every 24 hours. So
Yeah.
it's your character level amount that you regen every long rest.
Right.
If you give,
So it takes forever to heal up.
so
my entire kit is based around healing health points. So we shouldn't have to worry about short rest right now.
Oh, well, thank you, T.
There is a medical closet or medical room.
Mhm.
Alcohol room?
I would call it a bay, but yes, you are right, Glarb. I'll enter the room with Glarb. Is there anything of note in here?
in the hibernation room, all it was some sleeping
Oh, okay.
bed. So outside of the Bolidias that you've already taken care of, there wasn't anything else of note in this room.
Okay. The completionist inside me wants to check these 2 rooms before we go down to the further floors.
I checked again before we went into this room. We were fine, but there is it seems like some lower floors that go down several feet. But I think we should be safe to do some exploring, at least for the time being.
Which one is it?
Perfect.
Nox. Because she's the one that actually wears her collar.
She's more shy than the one. That's...
Okay, so you guys going over to the room in the corner?
Yeah, and then we'll check out the room after that.
Okay. How much is it to the end of the hallway there?
About, to this side?
Yeah.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12 times
It's 60 feet.
6 feet.
Yeah, John, as you're looking down that way, and Glarb, with your dark vision as well, you'll be able to see there is a Sharon walking the opposite direction.
Oh fuck!
That was
That-
close.
He's walking like the other
other
away
way.
from us.
Kind of, it looks like he's kind of doing like a sort of patrol sort of thing, but at the moment he's not looked at you guys. The door in front of you is unlocked.
Do we slip into the med bay, or do we surprise our friends walking down the hall?
Yeah.
Rejuvenor, what do you think?
Well, it's better to probably take out the sentry so that when we come out of the medical bay, we don't have to worry about it being right in front of the door when we exit.
Okay. Should we just ambush him around the corner?
I think that's probably our best option. I think we might actually have some weapons in range currently to maybe take him out.
Or, I can distract him, maybe make him come this way and we can ambush him all together.
That's a good plan.
Sure.
Because we don't know if there is anyone else further down.
T, I don't want to steal your thunder, but I just thought of something that could be a pretty good distraction.
Okay.
Is everyone cool if we like go behind this corner real quick, just to hide from his sight? Yeah. So my idea, if you guys will entertain me, I go back into this hibernation room thing, and I will go grab one of the corpses and sort of like put it around the corner and sort of puppeteer it, you know, like stick out its head and like.
I can help you.
Okay, and like just sort of gesture with the arm and be like, make bug sounds.
Okay, how are you adding on to this?
Yeah. So John doesn't have to use his hand to move that hand. I'm going to use psychokinetic hand to move it myself.
Mia
Okay.
will also use her psychokinetic hand and move another hand as well.
So what you'll see as the Sharon will turn around and kind of like slowly start creeping towards, and you can see it's sort of like antennae, sort of like sailing out, like trying to sense.
Yeah.
And it's not getting a connection, so it keeps moving towards. So I'd say it's probably about here at the moment.
Okay. I think it's working.
As he gets close, okay.
No, axe. Yeah, go for it.
Glarb's gonna reach into his little utility belt. He's just gonna chuck his adrenal grenade down the hallway as he gets close.
Oh, okay.
Read me the things, because I don't remember what that one does.
Adrenal grenade level 5, plus 3 attack, 20 feet. Explodes.
5 foot?
From,
No, 10 foot.
Yeah, 10-foot area of effect.
Wait, no.
It's written in between the lines. I'm trying to make sense.
You gotta look in between the lines.
This is 15A semicolon 10-foot radius.
I think it's
Area?
15 feet, and then a bonus 15 feet area after.
Oh, so it has like a double, like a general critical radius. And then
Before you do this, what it does is it boosts their movement speed. So,
okay, wrong grenade.
are you sure? so essential, it's giving them an adrenaline boost.
Oh, okay. Okie dokie.
I do think grenades are a great option. You might, as you're like reaching through and you're like looking at your grenades, the grenade expert is standing right next to you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'd kind of just turn my head and give an inquisitive look.
Which one?
And I just give you a silent nod.
It's up to you, Glarb. A silent nod. You're like, yeah, which one?
Yes.
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 Swirling dirtily.
Right is always right.
Just both.
Oh.
Okay, so how grenades work is you'll roll. Um, if you hit, you get to land it where you want it to.
Okay.
So basically, you pick a corner, and then it affects radiating out from there. So you pick that corner. If you miss, then we shift it.
Okay. I will go. This corner.
Yeah.
Right behind it.
Come on.
+3. It's not classified as a ranged attack, is it? Or is it just the attack bonus you would add to it?
It depends on if you had proficiency or not. Let me. I thought I had it on there already for you.
No, I don't have proficiency with
Yeah,
grenades.
it's a +3 for you on the grenade throw.
Okay, so that's going to be, I'll say 17 for the adrenal and...
Oh, you actually are throwing both of
Yeah.
them?
Oh no, the actual grenade is gonna be 7.
No fucking way.
I think that's higher than I've ever rolled with a grenade.
The 17 will land where you want it to.
Okay.
So the adrenal will land. What this does is the Sheeran gets. Oh, it's the bonus. The 10-foot bonus is how much additional movement speed. So it has an additional 10 movement speed off of that one.
Okay.
The
Very fast bug.
you needed a 16. You said you rolled a 7?
Yes.
Okay. So every 5 floor is how far it's going to shift. So it's going to shift only 1 square off. And I'm going to roll a d4 to determine which direction. So luckily for you, instead of that one hitting here, it's going to hit here. So it will still land because I think that the regular one was what, a 5-foot grenade?
Yeah.
Or 5-foot radius?
Yes.
Okay, roll me whatever it is for the regular grenade. I don't have that one right now. I just had the adrenal. Is it in your inventory?
It's like in the Hercules movie when Pain and Panic fool Pegasus by looking like a hot pink sexy horse.
We're kind of just mystery changing it up on the
No, yeah, we
sport.
definitely are. Yeah, just like stacking our heads up around the corner.
I would say Clark would have had to move up.
Yeah.
Probably to here to throw that.
D6P.
Piercing, okay.
Embedded 1d6 in 10 foot? Is that just like shrapnel past that?
Yeah, there's probably a DC save on there for that one.
I guess would he have to? He's in the general radius, so just going to be the flat d6.
It would be the D6. What's the save for the... What type of grenade is it?
It's just the shrapnel grenade.
Okay, shrapnel.
Reflex save against the grenade.
Okay.
As listed damage, so. 14.
Its reflex is a 19. That probably saves. It should be in the same area that you found where it said reflex.
It just says the crew grenade propels exponentially jagged shrapnel, causing lasting pain. Affected creatures that fail their reflex save against the grenade take the listed damage.
Okay, what's... Can I see him? Because yours doesn't have the... No, there's only 7. Okay. Sorry, I had to go equip it so I can see it. So it is now in your inventory and equipped. So it will pass the save, but roll me for the regular damage.
2! That was a spinner.
So doesn't take too much off of that. If anything, it seems like the initial boost off the adrenal kind of like
Helped him dodge it.
helped to dodge it. At the moment, it doesn't know where the grenade comes from, so I'd say you guys have one more reaction
Oh,
each.
shit!
It knows something's coming up, but because it doesn't have line of sight, I would say you guys have one more sort of like surprise, or you guys all have a surprise round. So Glarb has consumed his. Everybody else can go once. Tucker, we'll go ahead and start with you.
I will. I'll just slide over and I'm gonna daze him.
Okay. You said DC 15?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It will fail.
Perfect.
Hey, we're safe for one round.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're already ready.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, okay, I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, I was going to go around the table, but we can go this way.
Mia would, upon seeing T daze him, she would reach kind of across the way in that direction into a little open portal and pull out an infinite tech small arm pistol.
Perfect.
I'm gonna say this one looks like she yoinked it straight out of Arcane, and it looks like James's pistol.
Oh, nice. I don't understand the reference, but that's cool.
So, kind of steampunky looking. It's got a crystal coming out of the end that's blue.
Oh,
and metal
cool.
rings that are coming around, and it shoots like blue lightning
Stun.
energy.
Oh.
It's like a stun pistol.
Oh,
Like
cool. Okay.
Yes. But we're gonna do that. Can I get a D20 roll, please?
Yes.
Nancy knows these aren't the sounds of holiday.
13.
13 plus 6, that's a 19.
19 will hit.
Nice.
And that's a D3 plus 2.
Oh, just roll
D6.
Plus 2 would be 4.
Alright.
Immediately following up that shot, I'm going to slide across the hallway on my knees, and sparks will sort of fly. And as I'm sliding, I'll take a little shot with my boomer rifle.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, that one.
I'm not going to do any additional. You got too over enthusiastic with your slide that you kind of like slide and you keep going and you run into the fucking door to the medical bay.
And it's sort of
So you
like,
fumble the gun as you're like going to shoot.
Shit, dude. Like shoot like a ceiling tile or something. Okay.
Rejuvenor is going to move to the corner here, which will get him into range with his rifle, and he is going to make an attack with that.
Kill him.
That's a 28, so it'll hit. Doing 15 damage.
Solid.
Yeah, it's looking about midway. Everybody, please roll initiative. Rolling the net one.
It's okay. It's not like you're just taking responsibility for what happens to my character.
Glog gets a 10. You rolled a 17.
Yay!
Wow.
Oh my god.
What?
2.
6.
I don't know if I should be in charge of rolling for you anymore. It might be better to just walk over there.
Okay, 18 for Nia?
Or, that would be...
Or 16?
17.
20. So 20.
Oh,
30,
20.
20 for Nia.
Okay, and then Glarb was a...
10.
I was 18.
Okay.
Did you guys say you rolled 2? We're gonna do it.
9.
Yeah. 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 They seem rather discriminatory towards you tonight.
Okay.
Maybe it's the beanie. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Okay, so we got Nia at the top, T, then Glarp, then Rejuvenor, then John, then the Sheeran. And the Sheeran is still stunned for a round.
I rolled a 2 on initiative. And I'm still going before the Sheeran. He's probably because it's stunned.
Well, no, you had a total of 6.
Oh,
that's why.
right.
It also rolled a 2. It just didn't have as big of a modifier.
Oh,
for
I
its
see.
initiative. Okay, Nia, open us up.
Nia is gonna open with Hazard this time around. It's a 5-foot radius burst.
Okay. You used it on the vehicle.
Yeah.
Well, it's 5 foot plus something for each character level, so it's a larger area.
Yes.
Oh.
Plus a D3, or at 3rd level, 1D3 plus half of your character level.
The damage. I think you get a range increase on it too, right?
Yes. 5 feet per every 2 levels.
So with you being level 5,
Gives me 35 feet. It starts at 20.
Oh, so it's in range for
Or
sure.
30.
well, that's the casting of it. So it's just a 5 foot area.
Or, yeah. Cast it.
Okay,
25 foot,
gotcha.
5 foot radius.
Cool. Where are you positioning it? So pick whatever point.
I think Nia is going to put it right here in front of him.
So pick a intersection. So a 5 foot would be a 4.
Okay.
Like 2x2 square is a 5 foot radius.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. Here, so he's in it, and then it'll be a part of this space as well.
So you're going to pick 4 squares that you want it to be affecting.
1, 2, 3.
Perfect.
We'll get it eventually, guys.
Oh, no. I only know it because I've had to look at the charts whenever it's describing them to figure out how to make sure you're not screwing someone over on what they get.
Right.
Makes sense. But yeah, we're going to put it right there, so this far hall closest to Colton on the map will be open, but these
Gotcha.
two will
Okay.
be...
Cool. And it's at the beginning of its turn that it will make the save.
So spell choose. We're going to go with sonic damage in this case, because I get to
Perfect.
choose massive, cold, electricity, fire, sonic.
Gotcha.
And then summon a minor hazard from an alternate reality, creating something in the space. It must succeed a reflex. Each creature in the area must succeed a reflex save or take 1d3 of the chosen type. And then the damage increases after that. So I think
that's immediate then.
it's immediate.
Okay.
I drew the little hazard sign.
Oh, that's
Okay.
I love it.
That's a 10. Or you said reflex?
Yes.
That's an 11. I think that still fails.
Hey, I got one. Sweet.
Okay. Roll me
Wow.
your damage. And I think you said it increased at level 3, so
Yes.
it might have increased at level 5 as well.
I think it goes up at 3 and then 7.
Okay.
So I don't think we're there yet, but I'm gonna check my save.
Oh yeah, because it's one of the cantrips. In
Yeah.
the later expansions, they made it where cantrips scale. So
So roll me a d6.
it's kind of like the warlocks,
Yeah,
where like
one-
they
Yeah, like they're
scaling
just-
cantrips. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But
One.
Oh.
Half my character level is
Round down.
3.
3.
3.
Yeah.
3 damage.
Wow.
But it's in the space.
Yeah. And is it a concentration? Does it stay?
It specifies. It just says it's a burst and it says duration
Okay.
round.
That makes more sense if it's a burst because it like flares up and then it dissipates. So it's going to be active all the way to the beginning of her next turn. All right, that will bring us to T.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna take a shot with my hail pistol.
Gotcha.
16.
What type of damage is it?
It was
Hail pistol's what? Piercing, right?
It is cryo.
I think hail pistol's actually deceiving, right? Oh, it's cold and piercing, so it's a combination, so it does both. It will hit either way. It would have tied with the piercing.
Nice.
kill him.
Roll me some damage.
Hits.
Oh, nice.
D4's been loving me tonight.
Wow.
It's starting to look rough. That will
I think
bring
that's all I
us
can do.
to Glarp.
You can't hear me this time. He's gonna sling out his assault rifle, and he's gonna open fire on. He's gonna double attack.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're already in combat. No opportunity for me to stub her toe.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, what do you mean scared?
yeah, the first time I had to shot my nose. Clunk in the door.
He is real good with spells, but definitely not the sneakiest.
Right. I think I only have a +3, so I'm not
That's
the
where I'm at
greatest.
too, I think.
Yeah.
You can be loud together.
Yeah. Well, I'm a robot. I don't know how you explain yourself.
9 on the first one.
9 does not hit.
19.
Oh, 19. 19 will hit.
And then
Yeah. Right.
13 on the second.
Nice.
13 does not hit.
Oh.
Doesn't.
But he will take 1d8 piercing.
Oh, nice.
Oh my lord,
1
dude.
plus, right?
It just says 1d8p for the assault.
Oh, okay. Oh, you don't have proficiency with it, that's why.
Yeah.
One damage.
Following up Glarb, Rejuvenor's going to make another attack with his breaching gun, which will be a 17, which will land. Shoot. Doing 10 damage, dropping it. Ending combat in the hallway here.
Rejuvenor saving the day.
Can I ask you a quick meta question?
Uh-huh.
So I have a gear boost ability
Uh-huh.
for my class.
Yep.
So when I make a full attack successfully hit a creature,
Is that the integrated weapon?
the integrated follow through.
Yeah, so it needs to be a weapon with the integrated modifier. So you need to.
Oh.
So this is one I've recommended whenever you make purchases to do an upgrade to integrate one of your weapons,
I see.
because you can't really use that one until you do that. So it's
'Cause
basically like you would flip out your arm for the second attack.
Because the way I'm reading this, if I hit the first time
Uh-huh.
and land, the next hit I
With
do.
an integrated weapon.
Right. But like after that, I have I reduce the penalty to my attack rolls from making multiple attacks by 2.
Yeah.
Until the end of my turn. So like the second attack, instead of being a -4, would be a -2.
But it
Damn.
has to be with an integrated weapon.
Well, sure. Yeah.
So that's why I keep like, hey, here's the things I recommend you get.
Yeah.
Because I was doing that, like, hey, if you're picking a feat, get this
I know,
feat to,
right?
like, Raya so that she could get proficiency with her shurikens.
Right.
Like-
yeah.
Because believe me, I go through your guys' stuff to look at what you have, to kind of like, hey, here's some things that I recommend.
It's like, shut up, Navi.
That will bring us to John, speaking of
Oh,
your abilities to do.
Uh,
Oh, no, wait, we ended it. So
Yeah.
combat is done.
We are fighting nothing.
Yeah. It's just empty air.
His little sonic boom would dissipate. Who killed him?
Rejuvenor.
Rejuvenor.
Oh, of course. Our NPCs here.
It's one of those, I debated on whether or not he would be in here, but, like, narratively, he is with you, so, like...
Makes sense. No, about
And it might be more important once you get to some of the lower levels, but...
Yeah.
We're getting there.
So as far as you can tell, the hallway is now clear. You guys can see all the way down to the corner there. You can see that there's 2 rooms. You clearly see the one right in front of John there is the medical bay. You don't have an indicator what the room further down the hallway is, but as of right now, you seem to be in the clear.
On a meta level, just so I understand, does the detect thoughts or detect matter? It was detect thoughts that T cast earlier,
Yeah.
right? Would that have reached that other far room?
It only has a 60-foot range.
60 foot. So he might have been able to if he had cast it this way. It's a cone.
Oh, okay.
So he directed it specifically down the big entryway in the top section. So like he was aiming it towards the tunnel. So that's the why I didn't give anything this side.
No, that makes sense. I just want to make sure because that's going to tie into the next RPG bit.
Oh, perfect.
Nia would then turn and look at T after seeing the last bug fall and say, well, it may not hurt to check the next room. Do you have another, like, are you capable of doing that check again?
Absolutely. As he gives you a smug face and then just glances over and wah 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 wah.
Yeah, because I was going to say detect thoughts is what you're at
It's
will,
a-
right?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's at will?
It's
Yeah.
a Lashunta inherent
Oh.
trait.
Oh.
Let's shoot 10, dude.
I'll save some time on this as you're aiming it, and I'll even say you can aim it at both rooms here, T, in this time period. Neither room have any sentient beings.
Okay. I relay that.
Is she-
I think we should take a look in the medical bay. I have some practice with medicine, and we might be able to salvage some things that could help us going forward.
I'll just like shink, open the door to the medical bay.
As the medical bay opens, you can tell that it's primarily used for prisoners. The reason why it's unlocked is the drones don't necessarily need the medical bay. And you can see some equipment that looks like it might be a means of prepping individuals for being converted.
Oh, shit.
Ew.
So it looks like some sort of like manacles and stuff like that to sort of bind. You get the impression this is probably for the creatures that aren't as susceptible to the hive mind naturally. So
This is where they break them down.
So like the Lashuntas, or at least prepping them for wherever they go to get broken down.
I see.
It's very clinical with bright lighting and white walls. This one isn't a dirt, so this is one where it's actually a room built
Okay.
into it. You can see there's a medical bed and a table with medical equipment. As you're kind of going through the different stuff here, you can see there's a handful of stim packs and other adrenal equipment. Specifically, there are 2 serum of rejuvenation Mark II,
Okay.
1 regeneration serum, 1 nectar of flame's glory, 2 adaptive serums Mark I, and 1 quick step serum Mark I.
Can you copy and paste that into the Discord chat? Or I can just...
I am doing it as we speak.
Thank you, Dom.
Other than that, there's nothing of real interest in the room. You can tell it's basically like a prep room for other medical things later on.
The Rejuvenor potions.
Which one? The rejuvenation.
Rejuvenation. Sorry. Though, are those just like X amount of health over a period of time?
Yeah, they're definitely a thing.
Save it for later.
No, it's one of those. I have it all looked up, but I don't have it written in my notes here.
No worries.
Rejuvenation Serum Mark 2 is provides a quick boost of energy. The primary effects of drinking of Serum of Rejuvenation occur instantly, with a secondary effect lasting for 1 hour. When you drink a Mark 2 Serum of Rejuvenation, you restore 3d8 stamina points. Additionally, if you're currently suffering from the fatigue condition when you drink the serum and the effect allows a saving throw to negate, you immediately attempt a new saving throw against the effect. For 1 hour after drinking the serum, you gain a +2 circumstance bonus to saving throws to avoid becoming fatigued or exhausted.
Okay, cool. And there was 2 of those, right?
Yes.
I'm going to take one and give the other to Glarb.
Okay.
Seems like we're going to probably be the guys taking damage more often than not.
And then the regeneration one. The regeneration serum, it's filled with a brownish liquid that appears to be as thick as tar. When using a regeneration serum, you choose one body part that was severed from your body or one organ that was ruined, and inject the serum via syringe to the corresponding region on your body. For 24 hours after injecting yourself with the serum, you require a day's worth of food and fluids every hour, or the serum's effects stop without effect. During this time, your severed limb or ruined organ begins to regenerate. After 24 hours you have passed, the limb or organ fully regenerates as functional.
Wow!
So cool!
Cool!
And then, what's next? Who's taking that one?
Gosh, I mean...
I feel like that one would be good, just because, this may be me speaking on the meta level, but it would make sense for Teeth to have that to me, just because he's kind of our healer guy, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know if that's what we want to do or not.
Sure.
Which one is this one?
That's the regeneration serum.
Yeah, okay. I'll take that.
Nectar of Flame's Glory. For 10 minutes after inhibiting this glowing orange drink, you gain the fire resistance 10, so effectively you reduce fire damage by 10 for 10 minutes.
Cool. Okay.
As a reaction after reducing the fire damage you take from effect, you can end the elixir's fire resistance to gain temporary hit points equal to the amount of damage the elixir's fire resistance prevented from the triggering effect.
That's
cool.
Is this a Mark 1, the rejuvenation serum?
The rejuvenation... no, the one they're saying to give to you is the regeneration one.
Oh, right.
John took one of the rejuvenation, and Glarb has the other one. The Nectar of Flame, that one's up for grabs. That's the one that gives you fire resistance.
That's pretty overall well-rounder. I think it could kind of throw to anybody in the group. You can take it if you want.
If we want to put it there, I'll hold it. And if we see a situation, Mia would also be the kind of person to hand it out to.
Sure, okay.
Nectar
of the gods.
Nectar of Flame's Glory. Okay. Adaptive Serum. A dose of Adaptive Serum consists of a small piece of Khazaric flesh, usually the tip of one of its tentacles, floating in a slightly alcoholic tincture. For an hour after you consume an adaptive serum, the first time you take energy damage, you gain resistance against that type of damage for that attack and for the remainder of the hour, or until you rest 10 minutes to regain stamina points.
That's cool.
A Mark 1 grants energy resistance 5.
Cool.
There's 2 of these.
I think they should go to the squishies.
Okay. So between Nia and T.
T. Yeah, I think so. Makes sense.
Perfect. And then quick step.
Which one was that one? Sorry, that one is the adaptive serum.
Yep. Step Mark 1. Quick step Mark 1. Acrid golden potion is mixed with horicalcum shavings. When you drink this potion, you gain a magical reserve of power that you can expend to slip through time for a fraction of a second, granting you additional movement. This can't be used in combination with other effects to gain more than one additional move action on a turn. This magical reserve lasts for 1 hour. During the serum's duration, you can take an additional move action on one turn to move up to your speed.
Oh, okay. It's like a haste potion almost?
Yeah, well, it's a one use, so you get 1 turn with 1 additional
beat of movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Lorb or John should take that one.
I'm kind of ranged.
I give it a think, so makes sense. I'll take it.
Perfect.
Okay.
And that is all you guys have in this room here.
Wow.
Still a lot of goodies.
Yes. I think before we go down to the next level, we should definitely check out what's in that room over there.
Okay.
Sounds good.
As you get to this door, you will notice that this one is indeed locked.
I'll try to like R2D2 it for a second and realize that we have Glarp now. So,
Do you want to make the engineering or computers check before Glarp, or do you want to?
Sure, why not? Yeah, like I'll stick my hand out and like my fingertip will open like on a hinge, and like a little USB stick pops out, and I sort of plug into the door. Engineering
or computers.
or computers. I will do engineering.
Okay.
That's a 10 to Come on.
17.
27.
You're able to kind of like, it's one of those when R2D2 plugs in, it's like sheek, 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 and then it's instantly open.
Cool.
Inside, you guys will see a handful of weapons and a couple sets of armor.
Oh!
You surmise from this that the reason why it was probably locked is this is the armory.
Cool.
Specifically, you see an electric prod impulse model, a disintegrator pistol. Oh, no, that's not the one I wanted. Sorry. Disintegrator pistol liquidator, a plasma guide series 28, a dust manta hide basic, which is a set of armor, and a Vesk overplate 1, which is also armor. So if I remember right, dust manta hide is regular armor. The Vesk overplate is heavy armor. And then I think it's. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, I would like to take the disintegrator pistol.
Perfect. The plasma guide, if I'm not mistaken, is a sniper.
Oh, no shit.
And then the other one, I think, is either a advanced melee or regular melee. I'll look at it here. Just
Clark's gonna see the peers in the room. He sees a sniper. He's like, looks around. No one's like. See that T's eyeing the disintegrator pistol. So he runs up and grabs the sniper. Looks down the scope. He's like, this is more my style.
Wow. Oh, dude, sniper rifle? That's badass.
yeah, it is indeed a sniper rifle, so it's got 250 feet on its range.
Jesus.
The only downside you could run into Glarb is, since it is sniper, it is specifically a sniper as far as proficiency goes. You might not be proficient with it yet.
I do have sniper.
Okay, perfect.
That's why I picked that up. I have the precision with started out when I built the character, not being proficient with a single weapon. So
Slowly acquiring weapons that he's proficient with.
Me too.
It does have the wound critical effect, and the only other thing that you have is it's unwieldy, so it requires 2 hands.
What was the name of it?
Plasma Guide Series 28.
Wow. Is there like some sort of headshot mechanic or something like that? How does that work? Like, how much damage does it do?
Well, you know, I just removed it from that inventory, so I'm not looking at it either.
Don't worry.
The Disintegrator pistol is a D10. I was rolling a D4 before.
Oh, that's a significant upgrade.
These are all level 6 weapons or armor.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So, in theory, they should be upgrades for anybody that acquires them.
And no restriction of wielding level 6 from level 5, right? It's not how that
No.
plays out.
No, the only time I have restrictions on that is when you're trying to find weapons. You can always find your level or lower. You roll a D100 for...
I'm trying to find my armor.
The electric prod is a basic melee. It is powered. It's a stun weapon, essentially. So it's kind of like your... specifically, it's like a defense thing for, like, farmers. Stunning enemies is its main priority.
Gotcha.
Does do good damage, but...
I will pick up the armor for now.
Okay, which one?
The heavy armor.
Okay, Vest Overplate.
Yeah, maybe I can integrate that or something.
Yeah. When you get a chance, it'll be better on yours, but I can give you an overview of what it looks like. So...
Wow, we got some loot. That's fucking cool.
The Vesk Overplate is going to give you a plus 9 to EAC and a plus 11 to KAC.
God damn.
It has 1 upgrade slot in it, so you can add an armor upgrade.
Cool.
The downside is your armor check. So for like stealth, those types of things, is going to be minus 2. It's also going to reduce your speed by 5. Now, if you're at range, I don't know if you're going to care.
Yeah, it probably doesn't matter too much, yeah. Okay, cool.
And then, if anybody cares for the other set of armor, what was it, Manta Dust?
Yeah, I was looking at it, but I wasn't sure if it would be better for Ray's character of mine, where I can use my infinite armor.
Sorry, I had to step away.
Oh, no, you're good.
Not only can I summon guns with the infinite abilities, I can also summon armor.
Yeah, your armor scales with your caster level, so like it really depends on whether or not you want to consume it. So it's going to add a plus 5 to EAC, a plus 7 to KAC.
So I think it's the same as my infinite armor, so I will pass the rest of it off to somebody else. Or I am happy to be a pack mule if we need someone to carry things.
Yeah, can we like pour?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
you guys can take
like sell it and stuff.
Yeah, you guys can
or
pick it up and sell it.
Okay.
The other benefit of the Dust Manta is it gives you fire resistance 5.
Oh.
And since it's kind of modeled from like a desert environment, it gives you a plus 4 circumstance to stealth in desert environments.
Oh, interesting. Oh, I see the dust element comes into play there.
Yeah. That is all you guys see in this room.
Leah will hold on to the Dust Manta armor for the time being.
Are we currently? I know the land has been stripped from resources, stuff like that. Is it been like turned into a desert environment? Would that classify as it, or?
Yeah, like, are we in a desert right
You guys
now?
are in an underground sort of thing
okay.
now, so like it wouldn't apply to the current setting. Above ground, I would say specifically El Dorado itself, like if you were in that town or the nearby area, it would probably qualify at this point.
Okay.
But where you're at currently is more of a low light cave sort of environment.
All right, well, into the thick of it.
I was gonna say Nia would also pick up the electric rod and the bigger
Okay,
in
perfect.
her inventory.
Sweet.
Oh, I totally forgot about that. I was just about to leave it behind.
You're good. I got you this time.
Yeah, as we go down the stairwell, Glarb's gonna chug his the luck one, the green shots we took.
Okay, halfling luck, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, good idea, because, yeah, I actually...
Yeah, we got just a little bit. If you guys are heading down, I'll need just a quick break to draw out the rest of the map, so you guys can take a breather. And
Okay.
Sounds good.
all right, as you guys are kind of looking down at the moment, as far as you can see, there is nothing in this long hallway. You can see the 2 doors on either side. I guess 4 doors, 2 on each side.
Okay. Do I hear anything?
At the moment, no.
Nia would kind of scooch up over to T again and try and elbow him a little bit and hoping that he'll understand what she's trying to cue.
Alright, 1 second. Okay, let me just get a closer look here.
If only there was a way we could detect life forms on the other side of doors. Whatever shall we do?
I can get the 4 rooms in front of us, but we're gonna have to go to either end of the hall for me to reach the other ones.
Okay.
But I'll use detect thoughts to get the 4 rooms ahead of us.
Okay, you're just going the first 2, right?
I believe I should have the range to get all 4.
What, sorry, phrasing. You just want the first 2 steps of detect thoughts, not the third?
Yeah. I don't want to get intricate information, just number of bodies.
Because the save is only on the third. So,
Yep.
in the first 2 rooms, you can tell that there's 1 in each room. In the second set of rooms, you can tell there's 2.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
2 in each?
So,
Yes.
yeah, a total of 6 in all 4 rooms.
Okay. I don't know if we're going to be able to handle these ones like we did the last. But, there are 6. There's 1 individually in the 2 rooms ahead of us, and then the ones past those are 2 in each.
I say we each take a door. Draw
Well,
straws.
the thing is, once we attack 1, if we don't take them out immediately, the rest are going to be notified.
Yeah, and T, you would know this with 100% certainty that all 6 of these individuals are within 30 feet of each other.
But, additionally, I don't know if there's anything else at the end of the hallway. But I think we may want to practice some stealth here.
Yes.
That's just my opinion. I think we might get overwhelmed.
Yes, maybe we should scope out the rest of the halls before deciding on how to act. Do you all think we should do it as a group, or maybe I could stay behind just in case?
I'm not particularly great at stealth either.
Even if we do, we take the stealthy approach and we make it through, potentially no one sees us, but if we're split and they do catch one of us, there's a chance somebody could be left alone to fight whoever's closest to them. It may be better just to move as a group and avoid the 2 rooms till we have the whole layout.
Yes.
I have a risky plan. Assuming that only the 6 are within range and there aren't any others, if we were to take them in combat, I have a spell up my sleeve that I could make all of them focus me for a time.
Are you sure you could take the damage if they all got an attack off?
I am Captain T. It is just a suggestion.
That might not be a bad idea, but... Are you the sneaky boy on the team?
Yes.
His plus 15.
Oh, yeah.
He's wearing his purple bandana. He's extra sneaky.
Well, I go to... Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I can cast. I can give you some buffs if you do happen to come into combat. I can put a spell on you that I share damage with you. But I mean, if you wanted to scope out further, because meta-wise, we can't see what's at the other end of the halls.
No.
Right, John?
No.
No, you can see at the T at the end of the hallway, but that's about it.
But I'm on the other end. I'm just kidding.
That went right over my head.
He just said that there's a T at the end of the hallway. And
Oh, god damn it, Tucker. Yes, Glarb. Honestly, maybe you should take a look around before we assess.
I know what I must do.
Oh, I guess we should go with them, right?
That was just Nia's opinion. It's up to the group.
Yeah, I am just not very quiet.
Glarb jumps in. Just stay here. I got this. I'll go look about it.
Yeah, I'm just a bunch of servos.
To be fair, I stuffed my toe earlier and couldn't contain it. So
She did botch my shot earlier, so I don't trust her.
I saw it. I did. I saw it.
Nia looks down dejectedly. I paid for it later when someone farted near me. All right.
When someone. Because who knows who could have been.
Okay. Okay, where are you moving, Lord?
I'm going to just touch him before he walks out, and I'm going to use my mind link ability so I can communicate with it.
Okay,
Oh,
perfect.
smart.
I'm just gonna start walking down the hall.
Perfect.
I assume I'm going to sneak past these doors, and then...
Go ahead and give me a stealth check just for in general for.
Okay.
We'll call it for this whole level.
Oh, okay. Oh, Glar, don't make that face.
16.
Oh, it's not
Yeah.
bad,
So
I
you haven't
guess.
run into any issues so far.
Okay.
Part of the reason is as you're going down this hallway, all 4 doors are closed. You were able to notice on that first set of doors that they are locked. The second set of doors are not, but they are closed.
Okay.
Down Mission Impossible style. He picks up the like his crown just like shooting.
Yeah.
As with you having dark vision, you can tell that there is a Bolidia
Oh, okay.
right here. And as you glance down this side, there's one right here.
Oh, shit. Tucker, the red X's are the Bolidias.
Yeah, I know.
I guess I can throw them up.
Oh, that's okay.
No, I see it.
Oh, you see it?
There's the
I have the
Oh.
camera.
Right.
They currently do not see you with your stealth check.
Are they sentry, like, sitting, they're just sitting there on post? Okay. How sneaky do you think you could get past these guys, or do you think you're...
Through my mind link, I'm gonna communicate. I mean, you can't really communicate back other than like hand signals. Is everything okay?
I think the only person that could see me would be you, John, right? 'Cause we're the one with dark vision.
Oh.
Yes.
He's just gonna just stick his hand out and be do, and then gesture.
I relay that.
Okay. Damn, what are we supposed to do in this sort of setup? Like, how do we...
On him.
Can I use potentially a smuggler's check to potentially find like an event or something that we could use as an alternative passage?
Oh, shit!
Um,
That's clever.
Go ahead and give me a smuggler's check real quick, and we'll go through kind of like the details.
Oh,
on that.
Tucker, that was a very creative question.
Not bad, not bad. That is a 21.
Gotcha. As you're kind of like analyzing this, you're getting the idea that this is, while all the hallways connect, they don't necessarily have connections between each individual hallway.
I see. Okay.
But the benefit of this check, as you're analyzing these two rooms right next to you, you can tell there's a lot of ventilation coming from the surface into them, based off of like how much noise you can hear behind the doors. You're not sure what the purpose would be, based off of how much you know of the hive mind. Other than that, it's basically a dirt hallway, so there's not.
Okay. I relay this. T can't really think of anything that would be for. If like a locked door with ventilation could be like a holding cell or something, but I can't really risk a more in-depth detect thoughts in case if it is a part of the hive mind. But I can't imagine another reason why there would be ventilation in the room and the room is locked.
Makes the most sense to me. In theory, most of us are close enough. We could, I would think, kill it before it got a message out.
Yes, the only thing I can think of is the door is locked because this is how fresh air gets into this underground base, and maybe it has a direct line out into the outside world, therefore meaning the doors need to be able to lock, I guess, because someone could theoretically get into the base that way. I don't know. I'm thinking of it being a potential exit out of here if we have to find a different way to go. To leave. I don't know.
We won't know until the door is open, and we've been able to take them room by room so far.
This might be a little bit of a different scenario.
Well, I don't know.
I worry that if we were to open one and they're all notified, though the two that Orbit has pointed out, I don't believe they will be notified, but it will still be I guess a 6v6 battle. I don't know.
Well, our options seem to be alert all of them when we deal with the two Glarb is seeing, or alert potentially just one of them and deal with whatever's in the next room. Personally, my vote is towards hoping for one room at a time, but I understand where you're coming from for sure.
I'm gonna speak through my link with Lord. Why don't you come back? I don't know if there's anything we can do until we plan some more.
Unless if you have an idea.
Feeling extra lucky after that. Picked me up upstairs, so coup de grace. Problem solved.
Well, maybe this is a bit of a gamble, but I may be of the days one of the sentries, and we can take down the other.
That could work.
That could work. You could get. What's the range of your days?
It's like 25, 30 feet. I'd have to run in and do it.
Yeah, you'd have to run in and do it for sure, because even at the intersection isn't enough range. You'd have to get closer than that, which is fine.
Yeah, Garvey's gonna gesture for you guys to step forward. So if he gets caught flat-footed between these two, hopefully stealth kills. He's not too far off.
Do we need to stealth past these doors?
No, it was for the end of the hall.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll John will go down there as well in preparation.
Nia will follow up.
T, putting you there. Shunk.
Blarb is gonna try to stealth sneak up to the first sentry here on the left.
How far are you trying to go?
I'm gonna try to get as close as possible.
Within melee?
Hopefully.
Give me a... T, what do you got?
I'm gonna hold my action for when he opens combat, and then I'm gonna run off to the other one and try to daze.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
All right, dude. Let's see it. Let's see a 30 plus.
No, but a 24.
Okay, not bad.
Okay. Go ahead and move where you want. Luckily for you, on how high you rolled, you did not set off the Bolidia right there.
Oh my god!
So at the moment, he is looking the other direction. So they're both looking away from you. So you've managed to get it within range.
The little blast broke off.
Oh,
Of large
no.
Oh
no.
Little thing that goes up here.
This is smoke plume off the end of the rifle.
Oh, I thought it was some broccoli or something.
I thought it was a balloon. I realized what it was after some time, but for a minute I was like, oh, how cute, yeah, the balloon.
Dude, I like to imagine like you're about to like Assassin's Creed style like grab this guy and then you like look over and there's like just another guy standing right there.
I'm gonna just speed through our link. It will be more risky if you run away now. Just go.
Just follow through.
The knives, it's like the daggers on the throat, like he's just gotta do it. He's gonna try to coup de grace
Okay.
this guy.
Oh, give me an attack roll.
Oh, dude, I give you so much luck on this roll, dude. Come on, come on.
While this is happening, can Mia post up at this corner
Mhm.
to kind of watch that side?
17.
What was the...
It was a 10 initial.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, if it was higher than a 15 or higher, that's a nat 20. But
That's right, with the luck.
No, unfortunately, I haven't broke it yet. I haven't.
you said 17?
Yep,
Go ahead and roll me damage as a crit.
that's max damage, right?
Roll the dice twice, add your modifier twice.
Okay. 14?
Unfortunately, you're not able to.
Yeah, I was about to say that doesn't sound like enough. Okay.
Because he opened causes my trigger, I'm going to run down and try to daze. I'm going to get within 25.
All right, you're within range.
I daze.
They rolled a 21.
Good Christ. Oof.
Nia and John, you have a reaction as well before we will roll initiative.
Oh fuck.
Plan B, plan B.
Plan B. I hear T start shouting Plan B, and my eyes go red, and I'm just gonna go for a dive into a roll as I come around the corner, and I'll just open up on the target that Glarb did for a well action. Can I do that, or should I just get one shot off? I'll just do one shot.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, that's a lot better. That's like 20.
Didn't you drink your potion at the top of the stairs as well?
Yes, I did. I also did drink my. So that's a crit.
Yep, nat 20.
Don't worry about that.
Nice!
Double dice, double your modifier.
Okay, 4, those 6, 8. 6 plus 8 plus 6 is 14. And that's going to be 17.
Plus your modifiers?
Twice?
Yes.
17 plus 8 is
25. This is on death's door.
Oh, good.
I think Mia is going to cast. Since that. I was gonna have her look at the guy down this door just to make sure T had assistance. So I think I'm gonna continue with that, and she's gonna move towards that guy. Could I cast fatigue upon him? It's a saving throw for fortitude. Oh no, that's a melee attack. I apologize.
Okay.
I read that wrong. Let's go with moment's hesitation. That's a will save.
Okay.
That won't be for range.
17. Rolled a 19.
He passed it.
Oh, for
Darn
fucks.
it. She tried.
Man, the DM saves have been on point
Yeah.
tonight, not gonna lie.
Nia holds out her hand in hopes of willing it into staying put at least for the time being, and it doesn't land.
Rejuvenor is going to step out as well, and seeing as it looks like John got a solid hit down this hallway, he's going to attack the one in Shanti's direction with
Nice.
caustic conversion. That one.
Oh no.
Rejuvenor!
This.
This one does not have any of our stuff today.
Go ahead and roll me initiative. We're going to call this 1, 2, 3.
Crit fail.
Okay. Wow.
Now roll mine now that we got that out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a crit.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean,
A nat 20?
it's just,
Or was it a nat 1?
it was a 15.
Okay, so nat 20.
Okay, so I treat it as a nat 20?
Mhm.
Okay,
That's how the potion works.
so 24 total for me.
Okay. So John,
I'm sorry.
24.
You got a nat one again.
So
Like
2
a
nat
true
1s.
nat
What
one.
in tarnation?
Okay, who has a better dex? I assume. Glarb?
Well, yeah, probably Glarb. Mine's only a 3, so mine would only my total would only be 4.
My total would be 8, but it's still counting as a crit fail, so I guess 6?
Yes. You treat it as a 1 plus your modifier.
Yep, so 6.
Okay. What'd you get, T?
Sorry, can you repeat what you said?
We're rolling initiative.
Oh, I'm sorry. 21.
Oh, nice.
Plus 6.
It's a nat 20 for one of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who knows who's on the other corner?
Oh, that's a good point. What if there's another?
Yeah, I've been wondering this whole time if there's some sort of mirroring going on over here.
Yeah.
What?
So I guess I could.
But the DM's like, what? No.
I don't know.
This is asymmetrical dungeon design, not symmetrical.
Yeah, I can't think symmetrically.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got John at the top of the round, followed by Belidia 2.
Okay, is it fair to say I don't have eyes on this guy? Do I know he's even there?
Unless Glarb has made any sort of signal now.
Okay. So,
The only one that would be privy, I think, is T because of the mind link.
alright, so I will boom, turn around, full action, take a shot at the guy down the hallway.
The one over T's direction?
Yes.
Okay.
And that will be... Oh, that's good. 19 to hit. Or 20 to hit.
Yeah, nat
actually.
20. Go ahead and roll me crit damage.
Oh, yeah. Halfling lactosion, don't worry about it. Okay.
1 minute.
Oh, wow.
I'm being generous and saying that it will go through this.
Okay, I was
combat.
going to say, it's definitely been more than a minute.
The one that's longer is the Phoenix. That one's 3 minutes.
Oh,
Right.
okay, so
Still
alright,
minute
9,
breaks.
10,
Yeah.
plus 18 points for the first shot.
Hell yeah.
I swivel again, feeling rather lucky. I'm going to shoot over Glarb's head. That also hits. It's 21. It crits.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. 12 plus 5 is 17 plus 3 is 20 points of damage. 28 points of damage on the next shot.
It only had 1 health, so it's going to crash.
So I want to just blow its head off, and like it's just gonna create a. It's gonna create a huge like bug spray of gore and blood on the wall, and I almost like wanted to like try to reach out to Glorb as a last effort to attack, but it loses strength and like falls over. And that's it for me.
Okay.
Finally popped off on a turn, and all I needed was to crit.
The Belidia there is going to go ahead and attack you, Glarb,
Okay.
with its Plasma Claw. That's a 18 to hit.
Yep.
EAC.
Yep. It's me.
Which one was it?
I just saw something go. I'm not sure if maybe it was the end of that USB.
I thought I saw a dike go down
There, he pulled my mouse unhooked.
Oh.
So unless something else fell,
Oh.
that should
Then
have
it may
been
have
what it
just
was.
been the USB, and I thought it went further than it did.
You'll take 7 electric and fire damage.
Not nice.
Not nice.
Not nice.
Yeah, I
I
was
had
gonna
to
say,
reorient myself.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
Earn those heal potions.
that will bring us to T.
Okay, we're gonna take a shot at Homeboy with my disintegrator pistol.
Okay.
I have to move a little closer though. It's a range of 15.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, you're within 15 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna try to melt this guy's face off. in the description of the thing, it's like it melts things like liquid plastic.
Oh. Okay.
Turning them into soup.
And that is a crit for a 25.
Okay.
Kill him.
Go ahead and roll me some damage. Double dice plus double your modifier.
Oh, dude, melt him into that sweet.
Yes.
Yes. 17 points of damage.
Ah, nice.
And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to backstep back to where I was.
Okay.
The one down there is looking very rough. That will bring us to Lydia 4.
Oh, yeah.
It will come out around the corner, and with Nia now being the closest target, is going to make an attack with its plasma claw. That's a 14 towards your EAC.
That does not hit.
Okay. That will then bring us to Rejuvenor.
Okay.
He's going to make another attempt with his caustic conversion on the one down here with a 28 to hit. It's gonna do
Nice.
Eight acid damage,
Nice.
and it will take damage over time unless it passes its save. Oh, actually, it's dead. What you see on that one is as he casts, there's a bunch of nanites that are actively converting the water vapor into acid as it travels down the
Oh,
hallway.
shit. Okay.
That's cool.
Damn. Oh, that's wild. Okay.
That will bring us to Glarb.
Glarb, he's gonna move in closer, but as he walks closer, he's gonna like stomp his boot and like squish the remains of the one John killed, and he's gonna try to trick using that as like an intimidation factor.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Oh yeah, dude,
Watch
that's
me
badass.
squish your friend.
Yeah.
DC's 23.
DC.
Come on. Hey, not 20. No shit. For how much?
Perfect.
Uh,
Go ahead and give me the attack roll.
attack roll.
Come on. No way. No way.
What was it? What is it?
6 or something.
That's 12.
12 does not hit. So go ahead and describe your intimidation.
As Glarb rounds the corner after the carcass falls to the ground, as it was like reaching, he like kicks the arms away as it falls and stomps on the body. He walks up, but like as he's walking up, there's like bug guts on his boot and he slips. And so he misses.
Shit, dude. Oh, God. Oh, the bug guts. It gets you every time.
Because it's an at 20, I'm going to allow you to apply the demoralize feature. Because normally you could spend this as a standard action. That Belidia is shaken. For what was nat 20? What was your modifier after that?
After that modifier would be another plus 12, so 32.
So it's going to be shaken for 2 rounds.
Wow. Can they not act when they're shaken?
Shaken means it's not stirred.
I was about to say, I'm sure there's a difference between the two.
It's going to take -2 to attack roll, saving throw, skill checks, and ability checks.
Nice. Cool. Cool.
That will bring us to Nia.
Alright. As she takes the hit from this bug, or almost takes a hit from this bug, she raises the pistol she had summoned from earlier and is going to take a shot at it.
Perfect.
Better luck this time, hopefully.
Come on.
17.
Nice.
17, that's 23 to hit.
Okay, roll me some damage.
Or D3, technically. It's a small arm, it's just a little guy.
That is
3, so 5.
Wow.
She raises her pistol and fires off blue lightning energy, infusing it with little bits of purple and negative energy sparking off as it
Cool.
connects.
Okay.
Perfect. That will bring us back to the top of the round with John.
Okay. Now knowing that there's an enemy around that corner, just having him, I'd say barely enough to see him, right? I ignore half cover because of my fighter abilities.
Okay.
So I'll just take a shot. Full action, by the way.
Okay.
First shot on homeboy over there.
That's gonna be a 7.
7 does not hit.
My
No, it's 5 or lower. Oh,
Yeah,
or,
it was-
okay.
yeah, it was a
So,
3.
not 1.
So I'll wait, not 1?
Halfling
You have
luck.
halfling luck.
So
I thought it goes up to 5.
5 or lower is an automatic nat
when you
1.
roll the 5, you roll the 3.
Oh.
Go ahead and make your second roll.
Okay.
You
So,
can finish describing what you're doing.
Iron Giant style, my waist will rotate, but my legs will keep facing forward as I take another shot on this guy over here. Come on. Better 17?
17 will hit.
13?
Or 13, okay, sorry. I was like,
17 hits?
Yep.
Okay. So that's going to be... Oh, that was good. 14 points of damage.
Okay. This one, looking about middle of the road.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's it. That's it for me.
Okay. This Blidia here, having Glarb moved up into its face, is going to switch over to its hand axe. That's a 22 to hit.
Damn.
Oh yeah, that hits hard.
You'll take 11 slashing damage.
Oh.
Glad we gave you the stamina potion.
I think we know what we're doing.
Ooh, that's a good question. On potions, do they require a full action in this?
I think it's a move action, if I'm not mistaken. Let me...
Oh, so you just sacrifice your movement for a potion?
I think so. I can confirm.
Okay.
I was thinking about that when I have.
I'm gonna rule it as a move action. It's technically a standard action. I'm gonna roll it the same way Colton does in his campaigns, where it's a move action. If you use it, if you try to imply it to someone else, it's a standard action.
Gotcha.
That will then bring us to T.
The guy that Julie and I are attacking, how is this guy looking?
Middle of the way?
No, the one... Oh, sorry. Looking at the wrong way. Yeah, he's about midway. The one on the far end over by Glarb hasn't been hit yet.
I'm gonna try to daze again.
Okay. He's... just probably pass. That's a 21 will.
Shit.
Okay. I'm going to backpedal more in the direction of other homeboy.
Okay,
Do you want to use the rest of your movement?
Yeah.
Or do you just want to be middle of the hallway?
We'll just go middle of the pack.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Then we've got the one down here by Nia. It's going to use its plasma claw on her again. That's a 13 to hit. EAC.
Nope.
Nice.
Nia's doing some work with the dodges.
Yep, so you'll see the claws whiz by as it comes back to retract. That will get us to Rejuvenor. Rejuvenor is going to move in. How much movement speed has he got?
I hope he enough, because he has some fucking long ass legs.
Oh, I gotta remember where it's at on here. Oh, for the life of me. He's going to move in front of Nia there, and he's going to cast Overheat. Reflex save for the... It's 18, which meets it, so it'll take half damage. But you see all of the... Basically, it pulls in all the heat of the bodies kind of over in this area as it explodes outwards. Cool. Would do 9, so it's going to take 4. That will be it for Rejuvenor, which brings us to Glarb.
Glarb is gonna wipe his boot clean real quick. Slippery bugs all night. He's gonna holster his claw. I'm gonna bust out the good old Gork and Mork. And I'm just gonna make a double on
Dork
our
and Mork.
He's gonna make a double attack.
Okay.
On one. Is melee still -4 for the double?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that will be 17.
Nice.
21.
Nice.
Both will hit. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Or I guess one will be a crit because of the luck. The second one's a crit because it was an 18.
Okay.
So first one.
Do keep in mind, not that I think it'll be an issue, unarmed strikes are considered non-lethal unless you have a feat or some other thing that make them lethal.
Gotcha.
It only applies if you were actually going to kill it, but...
Hey, if I knock him out and then shoot him in the face with assault rifle, that's pretty lethal.
That's pretty lethal. Yeah. That would be grounds to be calling in for work the next day. Yeah.
So go ahead and roll me the first one straight, and then the second one is a crit.
First one D3. That's 11 bludgeoning on the first one.
And then the double proficiency says +9, so does that mean +18? That's 23 damage on the second punch.
Looking very rough. That will bring us to the... well, because he's built with strength,
100%.
so
I
like...
get a +9 to my normal.
Makes sense. That just boggles my little brain. That's a big modifier.
Well, because I think melee weapons are your character level. If you're proficient, it's your character level plus your strength modifier.
Oh, wow. So you... Damn.
So, like, for you as a soldier, if you'd gone a strength build, your melee weapons would be doing a lot.
Interesting.
Alright. Mia is getting
But then you're
real
in melee
annoyed
range.
with all these bugs and the fact that there are 4 of them and it's been this long. So she is going to cast Hard Light Spheres. Where did they go? There it is. They have a duration of a minute, and I create 4 small glowing spheres that orbit your head for the duration of the spell. I imagine they look like little twinkling starlights, kind of amidst the darkness.
Okay.
And as a swift action, you can launch one of the spheres, making a ranged attack.
Oh.
With a range of 60 feet.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And I can launch more. You can launch all of the spell's remaining spheres as a full attack, taking a -3 penalty to each attack roll, rather than -4. So if I wanted to, next turn I can launch them all at once, I think.
Cool.
But she's just going to use her swift action to throw 1 of them.
Okay. Go and give me that ranged attack roll.
Yep. Thank you for doing my rolls today.
17?
That's 23 hits.
Wow.
Go ahead and roll me some damage.
That's a D8.
D8.
Yep. Oh, 2. Doesn't say plus anything.
Oh, goodness. I mean, you still have a handful of them, so like...
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it
Make it
doesn't
look like
plus
a
or
miniature
anything. But now there's 3 little starlight ball things floating around Nia's head, and she's looking real angry at this bug.
It kind of reminds me of like Gambit, where he summons all the cards.
Yeah,
and
and they just like, right.
All right, John, back up at the top of the round with you.
Okay. Again, currently my body's facing this way, so, well, my waist is, so I'll take a shot on this guy, and then the other guy at the other end of the hall. Here we go.
I'm sorry.
That's a fail, net 1, well, it's treated as a net 1, so
Okay.
misses, next shot. That's going to be 16 to hit.
16 will hit EAC.
14 points of damage.
How do you want to end that one? It only has 6.
I'll say that I'll see the nasty uppercut that Glarb just gave him, and right as the what was it called?
Belidia.
Starts to regain itself. I'll like before it even has a chance to like register from the stars going around its head. I'll just another headshot and just spray the wall behind it.
Perfect. You had something?
Oh, there was an effect that I had forgotten about, but my turn's passed, so I'll just use it again if it's still alive.
Okay. That brings us to T.
One guy left, and it's the other one at the other end of the hall here.
Okay. Let's see if I can't get How far away is he from me?
Approximately 45 to 50 feet.
Okay, I'll just get within 15 feet and shoot my disintegrate pistol.
Ooh, I don't know if I can get you within 15
Wait, what's
feet.
your movement speed?
30, right?
30.
Yeah, because you were right. You were right here with me. Yeah.
Okay. I'll just go in for a daze.
Well, I mean, it's 15 feet diagonally.
No, it's 5,
Right,
15.
Right.
And
so,
then
yeah,
20.
You're not within range.
20. You're 20 feet out.
Okay, I'll take a daze then.
Okay. That's a dirty 20.
Okay.
That will then bring us to this Beletta, who is going to make an attack on Rejuvenor there. Which I think will hit. That's a 25 to hit. So Rejuvenor will take 7.
Ooh, that just entered it. Stinky.
Bad things.
The bad tinglies, yeah.
And then Rejuvenor is now within range for his
Hasta la bye-bye.
breaching gun, so he's going to fire that off.
It's nice knowing ya. Have a nice trip.
18
see you
to
next fall.
hit, which will land. Doing 24 points of damage, killing that one.
Yes!
Ending combat.
Wow. Woo! So many carapaces we've dealt with.
Does it sound like any bugs are coming?
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Can I join in on that?
Yes. Yeah. Anybody that feels like they are wanting to perceive this, go ahead and give me a roll.
John's a little too focused on other things.
That's a 25 from T.
Okay.
So is Mia. That's 11.
Crit success.
Damn, dude.
I will say the halfling luck is now ended.
Okay, so 19.
Either way, both Glarb and T, as your guys are kind of like listening, you don't hear anything coming. T, specifically, you would be, the main noise you're hearing is the whirring sort of noise from that room back at the front of this hallway.
Oh,
You don't know what it is, but you know there's some ventilation trying to as you kind of have interacted with it a little bit more, you think it's trying to remove heat out of the room, and there's some heavy machinery going on inside it.
I believe that there might be some time for espionage right now. Is anybody up for some vandalization?
So boom. Clark's gonna reach into his bag looking for more goodies if he can find
Man,
them.
I like this guy.
What kind of vandalism did you have in mind? Mia would tilt her head kind of to the left as she looks at T.
Well, I mean, if we're here to fuck shit up, may as well, you know.
Well, Sure, we should. Yeah, let's fuck shit up. For sure.
Let's do it.
That room with the ventilation, it seems like there might be some machinery in there. And based off of that context, I believe that the person in there could either be an engineer, maintenance person, or someone who is just in the wrong room on the wrong day.
Okay. As you guys make your way back, this door is locked. So it would be an engineering or computers check.
Do you want to take it? I did the last one.
It's gonna be a bad day for whoever's on the receiving
I
end of the door.
don't want to be that person, but also if we kick the door in, will the other people hear us kicking the door in?
Surely.
Is my only concern. Nia would pipe up the same as well in character.
I guess you have a point. If you want, I can do the finger trick. I can finger the door real quick.
Take it away, door.
She woke up for that. Okay, go ahead and give me a engineering or computers check.
Okay, I'll take engineering because I gotta. Plus 10. Fuck. 12?
Unfortunately, you're not able to open the door,
You couldn't find the binary spot.
and it sets off an alarm.
Oh my! No! Are you serious?
And I think that is where we'll end
No
tonight's
way!
session.